Let them hold it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, bet.
Baby, come bless the bottle real quick. That little bottle before I drink it. Make sure.
Oh, what you got? What you sipping on?
Oh, for me, this something new. I don't know. Something picked up from the store.
What that
It's New Amsterdam, but it's pink.
New Amsterdam
lemonade.
Pink shit.
Yeah,
I never seen pink New Amsterdam.
It's pink lemonade, and I really love pink lemonade flavors.
Oh, they got pink lemonade New Amsterdam. Oh yeah, I'm about to go get me one.
Go get you one. Bless up. Yeah.
I'm a brown drinker though, but I'm gonna try it.
You know, me too. So I'm trying to branch out a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. I'm about to say we was at my house. I got the Douce bottles in the fridge.
I love me some Douce.
They all
I'm an old head because I really like just drinking. Give me some Crown and like, cause I just know my limit so well with Crown. Like, and I know if I want to get just too drunk but not fucked up drunk, where to go? Like, it's like I just know my limit. So like,
I know my limit though. My fucked up drunkenness, like, cause it happened to me. I know where it's at. I had a pint of Douce and a fifth of Douce. That right there, that's shut down time. That's me. A fifth. If I drink the fifth and the pint to myself, I'm done daughter. That's over with. But if I drink the fifth to myself, I'm gonna be fucked up, but I'm gonna be good. If I drink that paint ain't gonna do nothing. That paint gonna have me drunk to the point where I need more liquor.
I feel that. Again, it's like be telling my husband, you got 15-minute window before I be like passed out and ain't gonna be no dooney time. You know what I'm saying?
15 minutes. If you drink now, I only got 15 minutes to do my thing.
I don't even want that because I don't work when I'm too drunk. I don't work when I'm too drunk. My shit be limp. My shit be limp, dog. My shit be limp, dog. That's why bitch be like, hey, we should get drunk and have nasty sex. No, you can get drunk. I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna pop some Molly or something and be turned. Cause if I get drunk, nigga, my shit gonna be leaning like the towers. I ain't doing nothing.
Not leaning like the towers.
I ain't doing nothing.
It depends on how drunk we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, if I take too much Molly, I ain't doing nothing. That shit over with. Shit, back in the day, if I had too many E-pills, if you touched me, I was nothing. I'm talking about nigga, why you was pulling down my pants is
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, boy. The E-pills have a nigga too long. Like, I don't like having. We ain't gotta have sex that long, continuous. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't nobody like no long ass sex.
Yeah, don't no long ass sex, bro. Like that shit have a nigga going. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why
y'all wasn't doing.
Never be a rhino.
Y'all
nigga.
wasn't doing it like
this.
See, 1 or 2 pills, yeah, that shit gonna have you just ready to go. But like, if you just popping pills all day, like when that shit become like a lifestyle, like I used to be a club host and shit. So I mean, I was just popping shit and snorting shit for like all week. Like that was the whole day and shit. Like, nah, you wasn't working, bro. All them drugs up in you, bro. I swear to God, bro, your body be like your body be so excited you do not work.
Nah, facts.
That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Hey, yo, if ladies, would y'all, if everything was right with a nigga, right? But his shit just wasn't working like that, would y'all like go to the doctors with him and shit, trying to get it back right? Like figure out what happened? Would y'all be like, nah, I ain't got time for that shit?
Yeah, I would invest in it. But after that, if things aren't working out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know because like I don't know, like that would be really hard. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. At this age, you know what I'm saying? Like now I anticipate in about another 10, 15 years, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But like at this point, like
same here too. I agree with that. Because I feel like now at this point, sex is like a big part of like intimacy and like creating that bond with your partner. At this point, who fucking I know for me, I ain't just fucking to be fucking. It's gonna be with who I'm like serious with. But yeah, that's a big part.
And then, especially if it was right now, I feel like
hell no.
You
don't fuck for sport.
No, hell no, I don't fuck for sport. Do I like I fuck for sport?
It ain't no fun. It ain't no fun.
I don't like I fuck for sport.
Shit, I fuck for sport. No funny shit. Sometimes this shit just be like, man.
You only fuck for a purpose.
Nah, shit. Sometimes I don't got shit else to do.
I'm dead, Mo.
No, son. I've been on this joint with y'all like many a time at my crib, bored and shit, just on here, and motherfucking a joint hit me. Whole time, one time I started talking about a joint, and she just hit me off the break while I was on here talking to y'all and shit, and I ain't had nothing to do, so shit, I told her she can come over. That's usually how it works.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how young people be though, right? When you young, like and you get a girl, she come over all the time. Y'all be fucking all the time because y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Like I ain't got no money.
Right.
Need some food that your parents bought. Y'all ain't got shit else to do. Y'all ain't going nowhere but the movies and back. And y'all together all day. They fuck all the young people fuck all the time. Y'all remember y'all was young.
I mean, new couples fuck all the time too. It's y'all probably been in relationships for a while.
That's true. You don't fuck all the time still. Like that don't change nothing.
I mean, I just know new couples.
I mean, I'm just associated to being bored. Like two people together bored gonna fuck all the time. They ain't got nothing else to do but fuck all the time.
Right? Yeah. No,
broke people ain't got nothing to do but fuck all the time.
Hey, speaking of fucking, how y'all feel about Nicki Minaj getting attacked? 40-year-old lady talking to a 20-year-old. What are you? 19, 21? What are you something like that? Right? 21.
Who?
Nicki Minaj was talking to the 20-year-old boy about sex positions, asked him his favorite sex position.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh, he a grown man though. He 20 years old. He a grown man.
Yeah, he's 21, I think. Right?
He's 21. Yeah, he's 21.
What's wrong with her?
He was saying that a 40-year-old man couldn't have asked a 21-year-old
girl.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
People would have definitely tried to label him as he creepy if you just having conversation.
His ass.
I don't agree with that because it's so less shunned upon if a older man and a younger woman are dating. Like that's kind of like the whatever.
No. Yeah, but I think if it was like sexual conversation though,
that's
not true either.
They just tried to get on LL Cool J for a song. Right. He wasn't the age they think he was to make the song lyric perverted, right? Like he was in the age bounds to be talking about a girl in school. But
I actually read the comments and they Googled it. He actually made the album when he was 17 years old. So he was
saying, like they thinking that he's because he said she was in school in the song.
High school.
But that's different.
But he's actually in school making the song.
But they naturally associated him now.
I don't agree. I think if a 40-year-old man would have asked a 21-year-old girl what her favorite sex position was, they be on that nigga.
Hell yeah.
No, that's not true. Howard Stern is an older man. He talks to females like that all the time.
I don't
wait.
Don't he got a sex podcast or something like that?
Yes. Howard Stern has a radio.
Yes. Wait. When you go on his podcast, you know what you're going because of what his platform is. He got a bunch of people that be doing.
Can I say the same?
His platform is designed for that way.
I'm a Nicki fan, and I'm gonna say she has a personality. If you ever watch her live, she does that with everybody. She that is part of her personality. She has Queen Radio. When she talk to people on there, she be doing that same thing.
How many kids she got on her show? How many kids she be having on the show?
It be girls, women, anybody. She be talking that shit.
Asking little girls about their favorite sex position?
With Baby and all of them. Yes.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't like that either. I ain't gonna lie. If my daughter went on Nicki Minaj's platform, if I had a daughter and she went on Nicki Minaj's platform and my fucking 13-year-old daughter went up there to talk to her favorite rapper and the bitch was like,
bro, like
I asked how many kids. That's what I asked.
I didn't hear you say kids.
I said how many kids she have on her platform.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. No, I mean,
but that 20-year-old is not a kid. You said a 20-year-old, bro. We not talking about kids. We talk about 20.
Bro, I wouldn't fuck a 20-year-old. I'm 30. I wouldn't fuck a 20-year-old right now because I look at it.
That's you, bro. I didn't fuck a lot of 20-year-olds. I didn't get 18, 19-year-olds to keep on.
Wait.
And honestly, her intent was not to.
I'm not on it like that, Brody. I ain't gonna lie. So to me, right, like,
cause look, no, time out. So that means when you were 18, when you were 18, you didn't like nobody older than you.
No, I did.
So that means they wasn't allowed to talk to you then.
They shouldn't have. Now, if an older lady,
pause. Why shouldn't they have?
Because he keeping the energy for the age.
Because you gotta remember, if you going by age, being 18 or 19 means you're an adult. So also, if you're going by just human being and being in love in general, age is nothing but a number. So
I ain't gonna lie. Marcus Houston just married a bitch, right? Met her at 17, claimed they never talked. She turned 18, then 19 they was married, right? He said he said that they had so much in common. I don't believe you. Y'all have nothing in common, bro. You have nothing.
You do. Hold on. Why don't he? Because you gotta remember, the more money you make, the more childlike you are. It's a post on Instagram that says that. So if you've been a kid your whole life, you have nothing in common with an adult. You've been a rich little fucker. Hold on. Let me explain. He's been rich since a child, so he's never had a chance to grow up. He's never grown up. The name of his fucking group was called Immature. So
okay.
No, he about to say that.
Okay. So mentally, he is an 18, 19-year-old.
No, that's not true. Phil, don't do that,
no,
bro.
hold on.
Jeff Bezos is not a kid, bro. Jeff Bezos is not a kid. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon nigga.
He didn't become rich. He didn't become rich until he was already a grown man.
Nick Cannon is not a kid, bro.
No, he wasn't
Nick
rich
Cannon
until he
is
was
not
a grown
kid,
man, bro. He wasn't
Nick
rich
Cannon
until he was a grown
kid.
man. He wasn't rich till he was a grown man. You're not talking about a kid, somebody that was rich from being a child. He's talking about somebody that got rich when they was already an old ass man. He was already old, bro.
Raven Simone is not a kid, bro. Now let me tell you why these people are not kids.
You just fucked up. Raven Simone is definitely a kid. She's childish as fuck.
No. Let me tell you why they not kids, right? Because they gotta fucking pay bills, nigga. They gotta go to work, nigga. She ain't never paid bills. She ain't never went to work. She's a kid, bro. She ain't never had a job. She never had to support herself. Talking to a nigga who's paying everything.
That's maybe one thing that they don't have in common, but maybe there's.
What you mean? No, time out.
Whoa.
If they are I'm saying they're not a kid every day. They are the job. So how
nigga? No. Okay. But okay. When you a kid, right? You can't.
They are paying bills.
When you a kid, you cannot collect your own money, so you cannot pay bills.
No,
that's what happened to Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman cannot get his money, bro. That's what happened to all.
Hold on. Your money goes to someone else for them to be in commission of it. What you saying is false.
That's not you handling the money, Phil. That's why Gary Coleman parents. Time out.
Thank you. You proving my point. So you saying a child doesn't handle his money, right? Neither do Britney fucking Spears, and she's a grown lady.
Now though. She does now
though.
She does now.
Now, come on, son. That what 2 months ago? She got it 2 months ago. Come on,
and that would make her fucking grown because kids don't handle it responsible. So kids don't do that.
Britney Spears only been grown for 2 months. Kids do not do that. According to your bystanders, Britney Spears has been adult.
Bro, according to your bystanders, a kid can be grown in a day because it only take 1 day to go from 17 to 18. So they can be grown in a day by your standards.
Because there's no time or maturity. There's no time or maturity. You can mature overnight. You mature off experiences, not off of years. I know 16-year-olds more experienced than 40-year-olds.
We talking about mature or we talking about being grown, bro? Because those two different things. Grown people that's not mature. That is it's grown people that's not mature. So we talking about being grown or mature? Because grown is paying bills, bro. That's what being grown is about, bro. Being mature is totally different.
It's 100 million grown people on the street that don't pay no bills.
That's true. That is true.
So you can't say being grown.
But you know what they tried to do? You know
they have 100 million homeless people on the street paying no bills.
Wait. But you know what they got to do to get on their feet? Pay bills. You know what a 17-year-old has to do? Nothing to get on their feet because somebody's doing it for them. They're not even legally responsible to even get on their feet. Nobody is holding them responsible for being on their feet. That's the difference, bro.
What you mean? It's 17.
30-year-old have nothing in common.
It's 15-year-olds in jail serving life as adults right now. That means they're responsible.
That's what they do to black kids. That's what they do to black kids, bro. That's something different. That's a system. That's the system taking black kids.
That's different. That's more about
something totally different, bro.
There's white kids in jail at the age of 15 and 16 serving life.
Not as many as black kids.
Not as many, but it's still are.
It's more of a black kid thing, bro. That's more of a take black kids off the street thing, bro, than the let's lock all white kids up, bro. Come on, Brody. Come on, man. You got white kids running down, shooting up schools that don't even get shot, bro. Like the system is different, bro. Like that's a different conversation. But like somebody being grown for 30 years, 40 years, saying that, bro, me and this 17-year-old has so much in common. I do not believe you, bro. Marcus Houston has traveled the world, bro. He's a bill player, bro. Like he pays taxes. Like you feel me? This nigga got responsibilities that she has nothing. She's never known about. What the fuck? And then I ain't like because in his defense, right? He tried to say we have a spiritual connection. Don't bring God into this shit.
Why
bring God into this,
Why
bro.
not? Because back when God was so called as prevalent, they were getting married to people at 12 and 13. It was part of their life. We changed that as human beings. That was
bro. You gotta live with the times, my nigga. You gotta live with the times, bro.
You do not have to live with the times, because if that way, I mean, you have to agree with homosexuality, and I would never agree with that. So if you saying if you gotta live with the times, that means you agree with a lot of things. That's bullshit.
Let's not do this, bro. It was gay people in the Bible.
Huh?
It was gay people in the Bible.
But in the Bible, it's still called an abomination to be gay.
No matter. But he made them people. He made them people.
Huh?
He made them people.
What you mean? It doesn't matter if he made them. It was still wrong for them to be what they were.
He made his own abominations.
He made murderers.
It was part of the times, though. It was part of the times. They was gay people in the Bible, people had to walk around and deal with them. It was part of the time. So when we deal with them, it's part of the time.
So it wasn't children being married to adults back then?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so tell me, so why are you saying
we moving with the times though? I'm saying we gotta keep up with the times.
Hold. What you mean you moving with the times?
No, I'm saying okay. You said people got married back then at a young age. I'm saying we don't do that now. You mentioned gay people, right? Gay people been in the world. I'm saying gay people was around back then. They dealt with them, and now. So when we moving with the times, the consistency is gay people still around, but the age thing is gone, my nigga. Don't live in the past, bro.
No. The age thing is not the age thing.
You and this 12-year-old don't have nothing in common, my nigga.
Bro, the age thing. No, listen. This is what you don't understand. The age
back then, niggas used to sell their wives too. They didn't have nothing in common with 12-year-old and 13-year-old girls, bro. Hold on.
We just live in the United States of America.
Jesus' mother.
We talk about still exists everywhere around the world.
Jesus' mother was given to the nigga that claimed to be Jesus' father. He didn't just meet her and say, "Oh, this little girl, we have so much in common." He was put in charge of her, put there. Like, this is my responsibility because somebody made it that way. I didn't know this girl and love this girl, and that wasn't that. So when you go back in time and be like, "Oh,
these niggas was back in time," they do that now. We just live in America. They do that in China. They do that shit in Ethiopia. They do that shit in Indonesia.
I ain't never seen it in America.
But the thing about selling somebody, bro, is that the point is
they sell them now. If you go to China to marry somebody, the other person who's paying have to give them like $100,000.
But you cannot say me and this kid has so much in common, though. Is what I'm trying to say, bro. Yeah, I do not believe Marcus Houston has so much in common with this 17-year-old girl. Even if the child star. Even if this kid's in a child brain, his kids have
something in common with. So who does he have something in common with?
Other probably celebrity figures, personality figures, other women that's grown, other people that got a bag. He could go get the IG model. IG model got
IG model does not have the same things in common.
She has a more closer lifestyle to him. I pay bills.
No, she doesn't. She has the aspect.
I get booked.
No, she has the hope and wish to have the lifestyle as him. That's why she is an IG model.
Bro, Marcus Houston don't got that much money, Phil. Let's not do this, bro. Marcus Houston he not motherfucking Drake, bro. This is Marcus Houston. This Marcus fucking Houston, bro.
He's a millionaire. No matter how you want to put it, he's a millionaire. Listen, because you got to remember, it don't matter how many millions you can spend, because you can't spend it all. A bitch only care about what she can get from you, not how much you got. You can have 500 million, but if you only spending $7, bitch don't give a fuck.
But we're not gonna act like there's not other people that can relate to a lifestyle other than kids, my nigga. No, bro. We're not doing that, bro.
But not for somebody like him who is still a kid. He is mentally still a kid. Bad example. Michael Jackson only hung with little ass kids because he was mentally a little ass kid. What the fuck is the difference between Marcus Houston and Michael Jackson?
Okay, the difference. I can tell you the difference. The difference is Michael Jackson went through 10 plus years saying I ain't touching no little fucking kids because he didn't, and another nigga married a fucking kid, bro. That's the fucking difference.
That's one nigga like kids. He's more of an adult than the people that motherfucking Michael Jackson was sleeping in the bed with.
Bro, Michael Jackson
was sleeping in the bed. He was sleeping in the bed with these kids.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with being more than an adult than Marcus Houston?
What you mean? I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between Michael Jackson and Marcus Houston.
I think it's a difference.
I think one of them, right, never got in trouble for doing nothing with a kid, and one of them married one as soon as they wasn't. Like he didn't. None of these kids he have a relationship with.
Okay. Perfect example that fits that. R. Kelly and Aaliyah. R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Okay.
She was still a minor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what's the difference between R. Kelly and Marcus Houston?
There is no difference, bro. I'm saying that R. Kelly, when he was going around, right, the only thing he had in common with Aaliyah is that we both artists. But lifestyle-wise, right, when he met Aaliyah, there's nothing that brings them together. Their lives are totally different, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to say. There is no difference between that, bro.
But FYO, sometimes that's what bring attraction. The fact that y'all lives are different. So they're introducing you to things and you're introducing them to things, and it's constantly a feeling.
No, I don't believe that. That's definitely a thing. When you and your husband have sex in public, that shit is amazing, right? Because the thrill of getting caught, The thrill of doing something you're not supposed to fucking do. So when these grown ass niggas look at these little girls, you know what the thrill be? Of doing something I'm not supposed to be fucking doing. That be the thrill.
I hope niggas ain't getting thrills out of that.
They have to be getting some out of it.
The nigga Epstein. They had Epstein Island, right? He had an island. When you buy an island, there's no laws at your island, right? It was no law. When he had young girls going to his island, he had girls that was willingly young going to his island. That wasn't the problem. The reason why he got fucked up, right? Because he was underage girls against their will to his island, right? So he had underage girls that was willing to go, but that wasn't enough. That wasn't filling the thrill and the fantasy. The thrill was doing something I'm not supposed to fucking do. The nigga Richard Pryor used to take underage girls across the border. He would take a girl from this state where it was illegal and take them somewhere where it's legal. It was the thrill of, if I take this bitch and get across the border, it's the thrill of getting away with something I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm not believing that these niggas is so related to these young girls, bro. No, bro, I'm not. No, I can't. I'm not standing for that. That's my opinion. Not you keep your opinion. Everybody else had their opinion. I'm not rocking with that, bro.
I'm not neither.
Nah, sir.
I just came in, so I don't know what's going on.
Nah, but see, them all motherfuckers who got rich when they was adults, bro. All them niggas had chances to grow up. So they are just choosing to be fucking nasty. The nigga Marcus Houston has been childish forever because he's been rich since a kid. He never got a chance to grow up.
My man Lil Wayne don't got none of them accusations. My nigga Bow Wow don't got none of them accusations. My nigga Lil Romeo don't got none of them accusations. My nigga Gary Coleman don't got none of them accusations. Bro, I could do this forever, boy. There's a lot of niggas that don't got them accusations, bro. Why none of the women like that? Why none of the childhood women is acting like little kids? Why none of them growing little boys?
Marcus
none of the women, none of the childhood women do that.
Hold on. Fix what you said, because Marcus Houston don't got no accusations either. The only reason you know about it is because he's allowing you to know about it. Now remember,
he married the bitch.
Hold on.
What do you mean no accusations? He married her.
You right. He's allowing you to know about it. So how long did it take us to find out that R. Kelly was doing something, or the nigga Epstein was doing something?
No.
Know if Lil Wayne
been knew they
told on R. Kelly.
You don't even know about, bro.
They told on R. Kelly 2 times before the 3rd time when he got caught, bro. Boondocks is 10 years old, my nigga. They been saying R. Kelly was doing this. He beat the tape, right? He went to court for the tape, right? They made, like, we been saying it. Then they just finally caught him, bro. Marcus Houston got caught so fast, he had to fucking tell. I'm marrying her. I gotta say something. It's coming out. She's 19. I cannot hide this.
It's not even his first time being accused of something for like minors, though, because he was accused for molesting young boys, too.
I ain't even know that part. There you go.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This nigga already got accusations, bro. Here he go marrying the kid, bro.
But no, you heard
the women child stars don't do that, my nigga. So I can't say all the child stars is stuck like kids, because I don't think the women child stars be doing shit like that. I don't think they go get little boys to sleep with them. I ain't seen it yet.
Shit, Google that shit. A lady from Florida just got pregnant by an 11-year-old, and didn't go to jail. And she's not going to jail.
Them be teachers. I seen that. She ain't going to jail. I seen that. Them teachers. I'm talking about celebrity stars.
But teachers are grown people around kids all day long. Still being
how do you let an 11-year-old get you?
Bro, I'm not saying.
No, I work with kids all day long, and I ain't checking for no little ass boy.
I'm not arguing.
That's the last thing on my mind.
Look, I'm not trying to argue it don't exist. If I was a kid in school and my teacher was hitting on me, I'd knock that junk down. You remember Miss Wallace? You remember Miss Bumpus?
I hit Miss Lee. Remember, I hit Miss Lee. I told Lee. That's what I'm saying. This shit happens, dog.
But what I'm saying is right.
And I was 17 years old. I was damn near a grown ass man.
But Puff, what I'm saying is right. I'm not knocking it or saying it doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is that in the event that it happens, the excuse from the adult can't be, I do not have anything in common with adults. I only got shit in common with kids. That can't be that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
What I'm trying to say.
I agree.
I'm not saying it don't happen.
I agree.
Which brings me to my next point. Can we hold kids accountable for dating older people? Is it ever the kid's fault?
No.
I ain't gonna say it's their fault, but you can hold them accountable, because you gotta think being held accountable is dealing with your knowledge. It has nothing to do with your age. So if you're smart enough to comprehend what you're doing, you gotta be held accountable for it.
Right, because that's like us dating, like, put yourself in their shoes. Like us dating, saying 13 dating a 19-year-old. Like, You know they're grown. You know what you're doing. You know what comes with the shit. So it could be held accountable.
Everybody agree with that? The kids can be held
I
accountable.
think they could be held accountable. Yeah.
And you know it's wrong too. So if you know it's wrong, and the older person can risk being going to jail for this shit. Why
But
would
the
you
older
even...
person need their ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
The child needs to be held
It's
accountable,
nasty.
but that grown ass person needs
How do
their
you
ass
hold
beat.
that child accountable though? Like, what does that look like?
An ass whooping.
You
Ass
gotta
whooping, but
you
she
gotta
needs to be put in
inform them.
It's
jail.
definitely a conversation.
You
A
gotta inform
conversation.
them that the
Definitely
dangers of dealing.
try to keep
You
you
gotta
on the
inform
tighter
them the
road.
dangers of dating up, because it's a dangerous thing to date up.
It
And
is a dangerous thing.
even at this age, you could be 30 years old dating somebody that's 70 or 80 something. That's not the most ideal situation either. What the fuck you got in common with them and shit? You feel
You
me?
never know. Shit.
Nothing. Look, deal your money
You
paper,
never
man.
know. Matter of fact, we got something in common. A lot in common.
Look.
I got what he needs. Don't say that. You gotta keep it.
Hey Mo.
Hey, but Puff, I ain't gonna lie, right? If a 70-year-old man was on the internet hitting on somebody 30, right? I think the way the internet would work, they'd come for him too, though, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like they gonna come.
I mean,
but it's not as bad.
They gonna come for him.
How, bro? When every 70-year-old dude that's famous is dating a 30-year-old or 40-year-old woman,
right? Like that's not as bad.
How?
I mean,
right
she's
now,
grown. She's
what's the analyst for NBA?
I think that's because it's associated with money. Because if a 70-year-old nigga was standing at the store and he was talking to your young ass being a creep, you gonna be like, oh, his old ass nasty.
Thank you.
But what
is the money?
Exactly.
What if
that
he's not a creep?
Exactly.
It's the money.
Whoa, nigga. No, none of us believed in Megan Good when she was dating a pastor. When she was dating an old ass pastor, none of us believed in that shit.
Hell
they was still talking about this bitch. That nigga wasn't even that old. Bro, if an old nigga
dude, my dad's 65.
Age gap for a nigga on the internet with a woman, they gonna be on his ass, my nigga.
Dude, my dad's 65. He just married a 45-year-old joint.
You said what?
My dad's 65. He married a 45-year-old joint.
That's cool though. I don't think it's that
first
bad.
lady.
That shit bad.
Like her.
65 to 45?
That shit bad.
It's where the 20 years sit though.
That
45,
shit
65.
I'd be the first lady.
But he ain't on the internet. But he ain't on the internet, bro. He ain't on the internet. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying
she's spending all my dad money from the comfort of the house.
No, I'm gonna be helping with the church.
Hallelujah. You're gonna be sanctifying the water in the
back. Okay. Well, I got y'all here.
To pray all day.
Let me see if I got a picture I want to pull up with a question on it. Got to hear from Trina because I heard Trina did this before.
Lord have mercy. What is it?
Trina. I got a question for the roommates. How long is too long to wait for a date? I asked this girl on a date and she gonna tell me she not free until July 3rd. Today is May 6th. I feel like she is not interested. Then she need to just say that. Or you think she really that busy? And should I wait until the time?
I mean, but look, if she really wasn't fucking with you, you wasn't getting no date at all.
Okay, that's what I'm saying now.
And you ain't got no other bitches to fuck with until she free.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If a girl tell me a date a month away,
she could be.
Go ahead.
She could be busy. She could be really busy if she gave him a date.
A month away.
That's my life.
Cool though. Maybe she wants you prepared. Cause I do some shit like that. I give a bitch a month, like a bitch trying to tell me, I tell her, all right, look, I'm gonna fuck with you like the first of the month next month, right? So that way she prepared. Like she already know, bitch, you with me this day. Cancel your shit. We ain't got nothing else to do. I'm gonna have some money stacked up for this particular day.
I'm prepared when I shoot the jumper. When I go at the bitch and I get to the point of me asking her out, I'm prepared for her to say yes. That's why I'm asking her out.
Oh no, not me.
It wasn't yes though. It wasn't yes.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared off the break. See, when I'm coming back off the break, I'm just spontaneously seeing you. I think you cute or something like that, and I need to put my bed in. for my stamp down later on. I'm not ready right now.
Like that.
How can I be ready right now? I could have went on a date with somebody.
I don't shoot jumpers like that. I don't shoot jumpers like that.
Yeah. You ain't like Kobe. See, I'm like Kobe. When I see an opening, I'm in it. You feel me? I'm in it. So I could have went out last night. I might not be ready today. You feel me? I might be ready like in a week and a half, 2 weeks. You feel me? Yeah. Then we ready.
I mean, I've done that before, but it wasn't like I really be busy. And if people see my story, I'm a busy ass female. I be having things to do. So like I've done that before. Like it's not like you know what I'm saying, on purpose.
I ain't saying that I don't shoot jumpers like the first time I see I don't try to get a girl number, but the first time when I try to get your number, if I gotta put that I'm about to spend money to get the number, I don't need it. Let me get this part first, then we get to me spending money.
It might not be about
one
the
time.
money,
I ain't doing that.
Why I gotta be about money? Look, like for
what I'm saying is that I'm not gonna meet a girl and instantly be like, "Let me take you on a date." I'm not saying that.
You're not gonna meet. Wait, say what you guys said.
If I meet a girl, I'm not gonna be like, "Let me take you on a date." That's not the first. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not initiating getting a girl number by like, "Hey, you cute, shorty, can I take you on a date?" I'm not even. That's not what I'm about to
do. So what you saying?
I'm gonna get to know you before we get to this date. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like I feel like that time frame shouldn't be bothering you neither. If she give you a time frame that's in the future, that gives you.
If a girl tell me we going on a date a month away, I'm gonna think that she live with her nigga and it take her.
What? Why you gotta think that? I be busy. All girls don't sit around waiting for niggas. People.
So how? So what is she doing that's keeping her so busy?
Like
people got lives. People can have kids, work, their social life with their friends. They can have things planned. Like, excuse me, just because you come in don't mean I'm automatically free. That comes. Let me tell you something. My schedule frees up based off of the severity and how serious we are. You don't get it. Don't work that way.
Trina, I know I was talking shit. I'm still talking shit. I ain't gonna lie. I know I was saying this sound like you because it does sound like you, right? And I'm not trying to knock you per se, right?
Because that is me, real bad.
Personally, right?
That's me on this date.
If you interested in me and it take you a month to sit across the dinner table from me, I already know that you don't have enough time in regular life to be in a relationship with me anyway. You don't have time, period. Like I gotta wait a month to take you on a 2-hour date.
Maybe at that time,
we're not compatible. We're not compatible.
Maybe at that time that you asked her, she already had a busy month. Why it can't be that? Why?
I ain't gonna lie. I think if January busy, February, March, April, I think they all gonna be busy, right? That's how you pay your bills. That's how you survive, right? If you had to survive, if you had to get, I'm not knocking her for getting to it. I'm not gonna be like, bitch, da 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 da. I'm gonna just be like, she might be too busy, like, to be compatible for me.
So you worry about the wrong things, though. That comes, I think, the time free up based off of how serious you are. I have things going on. Just because I meet you today don't mean I'm just automatically free. Shit be going on. Shit happens. So I'm telling you the next time I'm free. Now, if we get serious and it's more consistent, then I make my schedule free. You make time for what you want. But if I'm just meeting you and then you take me on a date, it's based off when I'm available. And then we're going to move forward from that. But if I'm busy motherfucking May, you're going to see me in June. And that's that on that.
I'm gonna see you once a month, and I ain't gonna volunteer to
be.
Who
said that though? You think you worry about the wrong things? Get to the date first. You're not even getting to the date yet.
Because it's a month away, bro.
Because I'm busy. I'm busy. You get in where you fit in right now. Because I just met you. You hold no weight right now. You hold no weight.
I think our generation doesn't date right. I think now, right, we get a girl number, and then instantly it's supposed to be exclusivity, right? So while they dating, they actually like don't talk to.
And I'm gonna agree with you because I didn't talk to you before and known like that you didn't been like, bro, like I'd be like, you need to sit your ass down.
Girl, I be busy.
I'm busy too. The first week of such and such. I'm like, dang, I think that is a woman with priority.
Thank you. And
I think people should be dating multiple people at a time. Because that's what dating is, right? I get your number, you want to go out. I went out with you on Monday. I went out with this person on Wednesday. I went out, like, it's dating, right? Like, I don't think there should be exclusiveness to it. But our generation, we kind of date exclusively, right? Or that's the expectation. So if a girl told me you got a month and 3 days, we might not make it to a date because I might have went on 2 dates and there might not be no reason for me to even wait to date you.
Well, that's just,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of time. Like, I gotta wait.
I don't think that's a lot of time.
I knew you wouldn't. That's why I put it up here.
And I've done it before. and guess what? I get my dates on them days too. I tell you that. But people be busy. Like when you got other shit going on, it's just not about you. Like people be having shit going on.
It depends on how bad I want her, like the level of attraction. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I really want her, I'm a still.
And I feel like that's elimination of
but if I only want her a little bit, it's like,
yeah. We'll say a month is enough time to plan a bomb ass date.
Right, thank you. And time to get to know the person, you talking to them, you getting to know them more. Like
I'm not asking to take you out without knowing you somewhat. That's what I'm trying. That's what I was trying to tell Puff. Puff was saying like he meet a girl and he'll ask her on a date. But he not ready because he just met her and like he just seen her. So it's spirit of the moment. I'm meeting a girl trying to book her. I'm saying that I don't even ask girls that immediately. I'm trying to get to know you. Can I talk to you? Can I get to know you?
I feel you on that because I moved.
When I ask a girl for a date, I am actually ready to go on the date. I'm not saying it has to be tomorrow or as soon as I ask her. But I'm saying like a month and 3 days.
But I do think once you talk to the girl and you get to know her, you kind of know what her schedule look like or her life look like. So if you know that she's productive.
In this message, he don't know that. The person who sent this message, he don't know that. It sounds like he just met her. He trying to take her out. She told that nigga a month and 3 days. It don't seem like he knew her. It don't seem like he know her schedule. Like he know that.
So he need to sit back and relax.
Exactly.
Enjoy the ride. You like worried about what I'm doing.
Until you get some more, some more value in my life. Now after
the first date, you have no value.
I was gonna go get my nails done Saturday, but maybe I can push that back. And then that's also should be showing you, that she fucking with you. That she will say that.
Exactly. Time get freed up based off of how serious you are, the like of the person. I'm not available just because you here now.
That's because you
fit in where you fit in, baby.
And if you don't like that, respectfully get the fuck on then. Bye. Then that's the first thing right there.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I probably would have got the fuck on because I probably would have. In a month and 3 days, I could have probably went on 2 more.
That was a little bit of time. A month and 3 days is not
nothing. People that work Monday through Friday, you consider that a month.
That's why I was trying to say. In our generation, right? I feel like we more so are expected to date.
Dang, why do I keep getting kicked? What's going on?
I don't know.
I want to though. It's like stream y'all.
The internet said they don't want us to get out the real. You feel me?
I don't know why my junk keep doing that. That's why I'm glad we're not live so I can edit it. But I think that would be more reasonable, right? If a girl's expectation was when we talking or we getting to know each other, you're probably getting to know other people, or you might be talking to other people. That'd be more reasonable if a girl is like, wait a month, and she knows that I might be taking other girls out during this month, but I'm still got plans to take you out. That'd be cool, but it'd be like,
but who set that expectation?
Girl, I feel like we try to, but women don't be. What you mean?
If we ain't serious right now. We both moving the same way. This ain't no one-sided thing.
That's easier said than done. That's an easier thought process said than actually like lived out. Like,
yeah, this is real easy, especially when you got shit to do.
That's easy.
You too busy to be worried about shit like that. Tell you.
I don't know, man. I King Scuba, you was dating not too long ago. I know it ain't as recent, but not too long ago. You think does that sound reasonable? Does that sound like shit that majority of girls go for? Like once you get their number, right, and you talking to them, right, like the whole dating, right? You talking about that they kind of expect you to have cut that off, right?
Why?
I don't think you tripping, bro. I think there is a large group out here that tries to move that way. It's like if you gonna date me, then you gonna date me type shit, and that's it. So I mean, I wouldn't say I was in that situation necessarily, but I do think it exists for sure.
I do think it exists. I do 100%, but I don't think it's all women at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, not me. If we don't have that conversation, look, this ain't one-sided. If I'm claiming you, you claiming me. It's gonna be mutual. It ain't no.
I don't even think they claiming the nigga yet.
Huh?
I don't even think they necessarily be claiming the nigga yet. But he in this phone and he texting me and like once a nigga start sending you like a good morning text every morning, they expect that you only sending that to them.
Oh, that's my friend until he my man.
I also feel like it's a thing that once they decide to allow the nigga to mess with them, it's like, all right, he only can mess with me because I gave him the opportunity to mess with me. I feel like they think like that too.
Yeah, like once that first date over, it's like all the other girls that was texting you. It's like you could leave the first date, get back in the car, and then like your phone ring. Y'all just went on the first. Like who is that? Like that person shouldn't be
doing
calling
that though.
Like,
What's
left.
going
Like
on?
let me get home and post a picture or something.
Hey, people do it, man.
Let me post it on social media
people
so
do
that
it, man.
she got to call me at 10 o'clock. Like she can't even. She's not even aware that she can't call me at 10 o'clock no more because it just happened. Let me get home and let it be known that I can't get called at 10 o'clock no more or something. Like you feel me? Like, let me be on it.
Oh, not the fucking what's the name? The fucking thing.
Really fucking Ray over there with the topless cooking coming soon. Topless cooking. My man Avery's gonna be showing y'all healthy meals to take to the gym.
He just made 2 big ass burgers. Ain't shit healthy right now.
It's vegan burgers.
They was veggie burgers, vegan burgers, organic. You know what I'm saying? That burger made out of oyster mushrooms.
It's Impossible burgers.
All right. Another thing I seen. I don't know if y'all up on this. How do we feel about the internet saying Brian McKnight chose to take care of his white kids and not his black kids?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I think that's
anybody see him?
I ain't never see that.
Trini, you ain't see the explaining videos? The video?
No.
Oh my God! Hold up. You can't look at it right now, but let me go in the group chat for you so you can look at it later. He got a whole like full clips back to back of him like I don't know. Explain yourself.
I feel like that's a deeper story than we really know about. Something deeper, but that's fucked up.
I don't know, man. He getting killed on the internet.
That's fucked up.
So he's taking care of only his white kids.
I believe his daughter is trying to say he abandoned her.
Okay.
Because I think it's 2 of them, but only the daughter is really suing. So the daughter's trying to sue for abandonment.
I feel like that's the narrative. Like I feel like they're just trying to say black versus white, just because that's what people do. But like I feel like it could be so much more to that story. Like what if the black had issues with him seeing his kids or X, Y, and Z? Like we don't know. Like I just.
Do y'all remember Brian McKnight being the domestic violence back in the day?
No, I don't know about that.
He was accused of being a woman beater.
Wow!
I think that's the wife. Maybe it could be a backstory to that. I believe, but I remember when I was a little bit younger, I've heard about that.
Oh wow, I wasn't hip to that.
Now, I thought everybody was going. I ain't gonna lie. So it was on the Shade Room. I thought everybody was gonna have seen like his videos that where he was like explaining the situation. That's why I ain't bring up the videos. That's why I just brought up the photo trying to be funny. But the way he was explaining, he was saying that like him and his kids separated their relationship. It was a mutual understanding. Like they mutually had like differences with each other, and they mutually decided to not be around each other. And he's saying that they just want to be taken care of as adults. So what he did for them as children, they want it in their adult years. That's what he's claiming. He's claiming he never didn't abandon them. He never didn't take care of them when they was children. He took care of them. Now they're adults.
But that's wrong either way because you're taking care of your grown adult white kids.
Are they grown? I don't know if they grown. I can't say they're grown. I can't say they're not grown. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the white kids are grown or not. I don't know. Yeah. But I will say that if I'm in his shoes, right, the other 2 kids don't live with me, but they're grown kids. And this other grown kid, if that grown kid live with me, I'm gonna take care of everybody in my household. Like if you still under my roof, you're gonna get taken care of. So I don't know the situation, but I know the other ones don't live there, and he's saying he didn't abandon them. And he's saying he had a lawsuit with his daughter before, where she settled out of court for some short shit, and he wouldn't have did that if he really felt like he was wrong. So why did she do that? I remember he was saying that in the explanation.
Yeah, it got to be more to that story, like a bigger backstory, because it's
deeper than what we would know. Because his ex-wife ain't said shit. She was just like a blast and all this other shit.
Yeah, John Sheen came out and said nothing, which I feel like would help his case. It could help or hurt his case, but I feel like she should come out and say something to help somebody's case, either the daughter's or his. You know what I mean?
I think she's at peace. Like her kids are bothered. She's not. That man's married, got other kids. Why the fuck is you dragging me down this road again? We already went through this shit. Ain't shit good coming out of it. He still ain't gonna be in your life. What the fuck? You're
And if
doing all this for
if he was
attention.
allegedly beating her ass, that may be a reason why she ain't saying nothing. She
Or I feel like she's at
That's
peace
sad.
with her life. She got grown
allegedly.
adult kids. Why does she have to be dragged into their situation on how they feel? They probably did have an understanding or agreement or whatever the case may be. And I feel like I seen her clip, and I just feel like what I read from it, she don't want to be bothered with that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, we had kids, whatever the case may be. It's like, what you gonna argue about? They're kids. It's like he don't owe child support. He don't have to do a motherfucking thing for them. They
I ain't
probably
gonna lie.
Who don't have to do nothing for them?
he don't. If
He
he
don't have
don't
to.
want
They
to do
grown now.
nothing, he don't have to do nothing because they're grown.
They grown kids.
So for like, she don't need to give no attention to that. She know what's going on, or it's just I feel like it's some jealousy with the kid.
Would you feel away? Would you feel away if you was on the internet telling the world, bro, my dad did me wrong, and your mother know your dad did you wrong, but she not trying to take sides. Like she's like, leave me alone. Like nigga, you ain't gonna take up. You ain't gonna tell the world. Like I ain't tripping.
I'm not going to sit there and be on the internet looking for clarity out of other people. If I really wanted my father to be in my life, I would try to do that publicly, like versus like you fuck up a relationship trying to go to the world. The world don't know your backstory. The world don't know nothing. So maybe,
So the daughter said something too?
The daughter is the one that said the daughter's suing him. The daughter.
Yeah, I know she's suing him, but if she went out publicly and spoke on it, or it's just known that she's suing?
It's just known. It's just
known.
So
she didn't say anything.
But what I'm saying is that if I'm suing my dad, if I'm suing my dad for abandonment, and he's on the internet trying to paint me out to be crazy, like I'm tripping.
Right.
Mom, I need you to say, Mom, instead of you saying, hey, look, man, I'm tired. I'm at peace. I don't want to deal with this shit. Mom, I need you to say, yes, your father was that man you're claiming he is. If you're going to say anything, I need you to say that.
I feel like with that situation, if they can sit there and sue their father for abandonment issues, I think a lot of black kids should do the same motherfucking thing.
And I don't think nothing wrong with that. It's called holding you accountable.
You hear me? Like, because that's technically like child support shit. I should have sued my daddy, and I would have. I'm about to say
it's just that we didn't. But I feel like as far as her go, I don't feel like she should be downed upon if she feels like a way about him not caring for her and he caring for his other fucking kids. I mean,
but you're fucking grown though. You're
grown or not though. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Of course, naturally you like, okay, you're grown at the age where you can take care of yourself. But however, she might feel some fucking type of way. Like she see that you're still taking care of other fucking grown kids. You're still my dad. You're still fucking.
And that's a personal issue.
It's not optional. So that's why she sued his ass because it's personal.
But I feel like she shouldn't get shit because that's a personal issue. Like how you mad at a man for
what?
I mean, how you?
If he didn't take care of his kids, that's not his problem. He's a father.
He did take care of his kids when they were kids.
When they were kids. He took care. He's claiming that he took care of them when they were kids. They grown now.
Oh, he took care of them when they were kids the whole time.
He's claiming he took care of them when they were kids, and now that they're grown, he wants them to take care of them, and he's not doing it.
Okay. If he took care of his kids when they were young, then okay, whatever.
I just don't know. I don't.
It's his money. He can do what he wants. Like, I don't know why it would be like, I mean, I guess people handle things differently. It's just like,
people handle things differently. I need to read up on it. I haven't heard about this, so I need to read up on it a little bit more to see what it give.
Yeah, I could see if she was a child, it would be different.
Okay. All right, okay. So, Brian McKnight, right? I'm on the internet. I thought more women was going to have more details, so I pulled up with some slight shit, right? Okay. I'm looking at the picture with Brian McKnight with the white lady. She pregnant. This picture is from November 11th, 2020. So the white kids are actual kids.
Okay, so they kids.
They actually kids. He's taking care of his actual kids, and these are grown kids. And he didn't abandon them because I took care of y'all when y'all were kids.
Y'all were younger.
Now y'all not kids. I don't take care of y'all. But the girl is claiming she abandoned them. So they need some money for that.
It sounds like jealousy.
Sound like it to me. Sound like
it sound like it needs some money.
Because you like you need to have some conversations. Because would she get abandonment if he took care of them financially? So
when they were
and
kids,
she already got $300K out of her father from an earlier court settlement.
Oh yeah, it might give some money. Yeah.
All right, moving
Yeah,
right
that's what it
along. Right,
seemed
moving
like.
right along. While we talking
let
about
me
people
say
in
this
these
one
states.
last thing:
Oh, go ahead.
entitlement. A motherfucker think they entitled to something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
On that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't tell our mother that you was cheating on her, I might feel entitled too.
Wait, what happened?
I'm just making sure. All right.
Like, nigga,
While we
I
talking
held
about
you
kids.
down. Like, you better look out.
Yeah,
The fuck?
facts. I seen my father cheat on my mother, and I ain't say nothing. Yeah, nigga, you gonna be doubling that allowance, that lunch money on the low,
You better hush
ski. Don't
money,
even tell my on the low
nigga.
ski, double my shit.
For the
Yeah, I'm
rest of
telling
my
you.
life, I want the hush money.
Facts, the hush money. Yeah. Hey, would y'all not tell your other parent that your other parent cheating for some hush money?
I'm snitching, bro.
Yeah, that's wild as shit.
I'm snitching. I'm not about to get into
That's
that.
wild as shit. That's wild as shit.
Y'all
And
snitching?
I'm definitely going in on my father off the strength because
Or
we
my
have a
mother,
relationship.
whoever
Or
it
my
I
is.
said,
mother,
why it gotta be
whomever.
your father? It could be the
No,
mother too.
whomever it is, I will hold them accountable.
I'm beating the bitch
Because
up.
they don't get that.
If I catch
You
my
gonna beat the
daddy
bitch
with a
up?
bitch and my mother ain't around, I'm whooping her ass. And then I'm gonna go home and tell my mom so she can whoop his ass because I'm not touching my daddy. Like, but I'm tearing that woman ass up because nigga, you wrong, and I'm gonna be mad at my dad. I might disown you because why would you cheat on my mother?
I'm just asking. I'm just
And
asking
vice
for
versa.
any little meaters out
I'm
here.
just snitching on my mother. I ain't gonna beat my mother ass.
I was thinking of that the whole
I
time.
was thinking that too,
Yeah, I'm gonna have any
low-key.
meetings right here. You gonna hold it
I do it
down for
too.
the
I'm
cop,
snitching.
for their mother. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like those dynamics was different too, though. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just that.
Yeah. That was a hot ass mess.
I don't know. I mean, you might think it might crush your mother.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what
And I think that she in that moment had already been dealing with so much like heartache. Like, I don't know if I would have never not said anything, but I think my time would have been more strategic. Definitely.
I think I would have told her because I wouldn't have want her being in the blind, regardless of what she's feeling or what she's going through. You know, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't want it to hurt her, but eventually, if she found out later on down the line, it's still gonna hurt her.
I
So
think
might as
he
well
did that for
protect
his
her.
benefit, though. Also, like I think because him and his father didn't have a strong relationship, he did it for his benefit. Because he like, nigga, I know this about you. I can have your ass on, like, you know what I'm saying? Have you by the leash. It was a
Now I can be
benefit.
my father. I can have you be my father
Alimony,
now.
nigga.
Now I can
My
have you
mother
be
can
the
get
fuck
alimony.
quiet, not be on my dick about what the fuck I'm doing because I know what you're doing. So you mind your business, I mind my business. I think it was for his benefit more than anything.
But I think boys have a different bond with their father than girls. So, yeah, a benefit thing like that. I get to do what the fuck I want to do now.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's gonna be more niggas telling on their niggas. I mean, telling their dads if their dads was cheating on their mamas. I feel like niggas might let their mamas slide, boy. They niggas love their mamas. They kept.
I think my son gonna let me slide.
Nah,
I think he gonna
facts.
let me slide.
Yeah,
My
see,
son,
exactly.
but
Yeah,
my
niggas gonna
son
let
be
their mama
not like
slide, boy.
snitching on me though, so I don't know.
Mama already buy your school clothes. She buy you the school shoes you wanted. She get you the game on Christmas. Like everything say her name because you know it's in her handwriting. So you feel like she got all that shit on the low. Like, come on, bro. Like, man, we gonna let their mama slide.
Not in her handwriting. No, for real though.
No, facts. All the gifts be in mama handwriting. So you think they all came from.
No, for real.
But shout out to Gerard Carmichael. He got his last Netflix special. Good special, by the way. He talked about a lot of what he was talking because Gerard Carmichael, he tells like a story. Like when he does a stand up, it's like one continuous story, and he got a bunch of jokes. So the bulk of his story is when he was talking about getting his dad to tell his mom he had been cheating on his mom, and then in turn, like he talked about when he had come out the closet because he held his dad accountable. You know what I mean? Come out the closet. It's a great special. You should watch it though.
I'll watch it.
Moving right along, and okay, we go. Okay. Eve, a Real Housewives of Atlanta, married a successful businessman, Michael Sterling. He adopted her daughter from a past relationship and raised her as his own, along with their two other kids. Eva filed for divorce and is demanding he pay child support for all three. How we feel about that, man? Is that okay?
I
Is that
think he's
right?
responsible. And the only reason I think he's responsible is because he adopted her. So he legally took on the responsibility of being her biological father. That's why that time when we had that conversation,
over his rights.
Right. So when we had that conversation last time on a joint, when I was like, that's a sticky situation because it's like you're literally taking on the responsibility of the biological father. So I think his ass responsible.
He is, because he's basically the daddy, and
he the father.
Kevin McCall. Yeah, I think Eva. I don't know. I think Eva did like a little scheme pyramid.
Not scheme.
Cause like, why you divorcing him? He looked like he don't do shit wrong.
Not
like,
he
what
don't
you divorce him? Are you
no, he put him back up here. FYO, put him back up here. Let me see him again. Yeah, he don't look like he doing shit wrong.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why they divorcing? Did they say?
I don't know.
I bored and trying to live her best fucking life.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He look like that's the best woman he ever had, like a trophy like that. He ain't gonna get better. I ain't gonna lie. He probably ain't
he's
doing
like
shit
a
wrong.
congressman or something like that.
He's a congressman. Yeah.
Like you knew you lucked up when that man fell for you. He about to run it up. She about to run.
Hey yo, I just got hip. Y'all watch 85 South Show?
Yes.
Y'all seen when Country Wayne was on there during the pandemic?
No, I've seen him on another job. I don't think I've seen him on there.
You said
he's funny as shit.
Country Wayne was on the 85 South Show during the pandemic. He was talking about how he had dealt with a girl and he ended up having to leave her the house.
Oh, he did that with Just Hilarious.
I realized that today when I watched the Breakfast Club and Just Hilarious.
Yeah, she said the story and they called them. Yeah, that was her.
I never knew that.
She broke up with him and he left her the house.
I seen they was arguing Breakfast Club. He said she ain't break up with him.
And then he was like, I left after you said. She said, so that means what? You left after I broke up with your ass. Like you ain't just leave.
But I'm not gonna lie. Now that I could put a face with the name of the story he tell on that episode, the episode is like twice as funny to me now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go check out that Country Wayne episode 85 South Show.
Yeah, I'm about to watch that. I love. He's funny.
He was a dog ass nigga. He got like 10, 15 kids or something.
He do, but he take care of all them motherfuckers. I give him that. And they all live in the same neighborhood. He paid for all their houses.
Them country niggas, y'all. Them niggas in the country got. I know a guy. I was talking to a guy that has 26 kids.
God damn.
And take care of every last one of them, motherfuckers.
That's all that matters.
Kids with 19 baby mothers.
That's all that matters. They taken care of. I ain't got no beef, but like that's all that matters.
Like, what's the thrill out of it?
And y'all think Jess was supposed to get that house back?
Nah, that's her shit. Cause he put it in her name. He put it in her name. That's her shit.
Get some shit. Well,
Country Wayne be tricking off. That's his dumbass problem. Why the fuck would you put the house in her name, bro? You dumb as shit.
Because he knew what he was doing.
You know, I say when you got it, it ain't shit. Because he was talking about how he take care of all his baby mother and the kids to this day. Like
she probably was pregnant and aborted that baby.
I ain't gonna take this bitch a house though. God damn.
It's hers. And the gag is she moved out and bought an estate and she renting out the house that he left in her name. So she making money off the house.
Making money off the house.
That's my girl.
Period.
Ain't no way, man. This niggas get all this money just do dumb shit.
I didn't do dumb stuff. That ain't dumb.
I lost the whole property.
It's funny because my daughter godfather, when him and his girlfriend they was together for a long time, he bought a condo. He left her the condo.
I don't have none. No,
he didn't take it. He left it to her.
Yeah, it can't school, man. Make sure you put everything in your name, cuz, or put your name on it beside her.
That shit, boy. No, school, but you find you somebody loyal that you don't even got to worry about the shit.
Worry about them props, right?
Man, you never know. She running the Drake. She gone.
So nah.
I just looked up the numbers on Bad Bunny. She running that nigga. She gone, cuz. All right, moving on. Y'all feel her? Gabrielle Union says she still has fear that if a movie gets canceled, she won't be able to pay her bills. Me and the Wade split everything 50-50. I seen they was killing D Wade on the internet about this. What y'all think? Is that wrong?
I can see where she's coming from because she's in an industry where like literally she can be without money.
I gotta read it.
No, you ain't gotta read it.
Nothing wrong. What's wrong with going 50-50? That's what a relationship
I think for them, they like, why
That-
you going 50-50 with a nigga that's like a millionaire? They in their heads. They
It's
like,
levels. So at this standard level, right? Like we just regular, right? Like I think it's fair to go 50-50, bro. Like that way you can put something to the side, I can put something to the side. It's fair. And I feel like that doesn't change with the financial status. Yes, like. And I think she was just talking. I think the media spin the narrative that like her husband not handling shit. I think that that they spent that narrative. I think that's
they did.
Trash.
I think she really said that.
Basically showing.
She did. I watched it.
The narrative they put the pinpoint, like they put in quotes specifically,
like he can't provide.
Right, like he can't provide, or she's worried that he's not providing enough. That is the narrative they gave, and that's not what it really is. That's not
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If I am worried about being booked. Because if I am not booked, I don't have my half of the 50-50. Does sound like
that's not what she said. That's not what she said. I watched it. That's not what she said.
Because that's what I was confused. I'm like, so you really
did not say that?
She did say, wait. She didn't say she was in fear of.
I watched it.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
So basically, she was saying like with her job, with her being in the entertainment industry, she can literally have a job one day and then literally go without a job at some point. So she's like, it's fearful to me to know that at some point, potentially, I can go without money because them phone calls can stop. So it wasn't like, oh, if I don't get the money, we ain't gonna be able to live. It was more so like my job is not, it's not a security thing because at some point that shit can end. With what she do, she an actress. That shit is not.
But that was the point. Oh, go ahead. Man.
My bad. And also, y'all gotta also remember too. It can be also, remember in the beginning she was the breadwinner and she cheated and did everything. So it could be that type of like fear as well. Like, no, I don't want to. She could feel like, well, if he doing everything for me, then he could cheat.
Then he already cheated on her. He already did that. He already did that. She gave
him a whole pass.
Her relationship, what it was she was paying all the bills when she was married to another nigga, and he couldn't tell her what the fuck to do. He couldn't tell her she couldn't go out or be with another nigga. She can do what the fuck she want because she the breadwinner. So when you put both of y'all on the same level, on the same pedestal, nobody is both of us are the breadwinners. Both of us pay the bills.
I'm agreeing with you.
Both of us take care of the kids. We do this shit 50-50. So I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Like if he okay with it, I'm okay with it. Everybody outside of that shit, mind your fucking business because
I agree.
I'm pretty sure they sitting on money.
I agree with the thought process, but the reason why I agree with the thought process is the reason why I agree with the comments that people are mainly saying in the comment section. The reason why I agree with the thought process, she was in a relationship where she was the breadwinner. So she treated like she's a breadwinner. Now they go 50-50, right? That's the thought process I'm agreeing with. But her saying, I'm worried about my finances, and then following that up with my relationship is 50-50, that correlates to, I'm not saying he wouldn't pay it if she didn't have it, but it is correlated to, I'm expected to have 50. And if I do not
get that, that's a reach. No. I didn't get that from that.
I can watch that.
It's more so if she a woman that wants her own.
She might favor her finances. She might be independent and financially stable for a long time.
She want to make sure she got her own income.
That's why I hate the media, bro.
Why?
I fear not having money. Who the fuck gonna be broke?
Why do y'all think? I'm not saying he wouldn't pay it if she didn't have it, but why do y'all think she would say, I gotta keep my mind on my finances, and then follow up 3 minutes later the 50-50 part came? It's not like
what's wrong with that. Like, look, my finances matter because I contribute in the household financially. So that shit matters. It matters.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So when the internet is slandering D Wade for like, why aren't you paying all the bills? Why should you got to be worried about the financial part? It do make sense that like that is what you're saying.
Why, I'm about to say who wouldn't be worried about finances
and giving her that, but
I ain't gonna lie. I got a rich grandfather. My grandmother, she works when she wants to work, but she not tripping because she don't have to. So if she had to, she would.
But that's I feel like that's different times though, because we more modern day women nowadays about their motherfucking bag.
She is about her bag, but she gotta be.
But that grandma's okay with sitting in the house though.
No, my grandma has worked. This is what I'm trying to say. My grandmother worked the job. My grandmother worked the job that she thinks she want to work, but she not worried about what they paying, right? Because she don't have to. So when she go work at a job, she really goes to work at a job that she likes because she doesn't have to work. So she not worried about the financial number that's attached to the job. This lady is saying that. This lady is saying that. Okay, but this lady is saying that I have a worry, right? Because of her finances. I'm not saying that he could not carry the load, but in their household, the dynamic right now is 50-50. I'm worried about how I get my 50. That is what she's saying.
No.
She's worried about how she gets her 50. That's why she's worried about.
I think she's worried about her financial security. That's what she's worried about.
What's wrong with that?
I don't think it's attached to her having to pay the bills. I think she just care about where she's at financially and her stability financially.
Because what the fuck? What if they break up today or tomorrow? What is she gonna have?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't I be caring about where I'm at and being stable? If I was to get with a rich nigga, I ain't stopping my bag because I gotta be secure in the moment and in the future.
She ain't broke. She knows. She just want to be.
She not broke. She just want to continue. I think she wants to continue on the financial level of success that they have. And I think that was very honest of her to come out and say, like, you know what, I'm scared that we won't have as much money if I don't get the next bag.
D-Wade got millions. She got millions.
So
but she wanted to keep
that shit can stop though tomorrow, especially the careers they do. He injured himself. They fuck. She don't get a booking.
He don't even ball no more. He don't even ball no more. Do he?
What he do now?
He retired.
He getting old. Everybody getting old.
That's what I'm saying. So what he doing though?
A certain amount of money so she can live comfortably when she don't have to though.
This nigga, the nigga that you married to, right? He doesn't have an income no more because he's retired. He got enough money to say, I don't need an income. I don't think he got no deals or nothing. To my knowledge, he's just a retired NBA player.
He definitely
got his money.
Investment.
I'm about to say investment.
I mean, he might have some investment, but what I'm saying is that I don't have to work on the daily, right? And the bills are gonna be good. And you living with this person, but you do not express the same sentiment. That's what I'm trying to say. That does not look good.
Shit.
You not expressing. Well, my 45 million, because I just looked up her net worth is 45 million.
That's her net worth, yeah.
I just looked it up. My 45 million doesn't have me comfortable enough that I'm not worried about this next movie. But you over here got all. I live with you. Your finances got you so comfortable. I should be comfortable too. Like,
also that's her net worth. That's not what she got in her pocket.
She's comfortable. They're comfortable. She just want to make sure she's still getting to a bag.
And also, net worth is different from what you have in your account.
And as a responsible woman in a relationship where I obviously contribute as well, like it is like you want to make sure that you're able to keep revenue. You want to keep where you want to stay where you are. You want to constantly progress. You enjoy the life, the living that you have. You want to continue to have that. And the reality of it is, if one person misses a bag, then
it affects both parties.
I don't think it affects D-Wade. I don't think it affects D-Wade. I don't think Jada Pinkett bag affect Will Smith's. I don't look at it that way. I ain't gonna lie. Tiger Woods' my bag affected Tiger Woods. Like I just don't look at it that way.
Everybody always got like these people. I don't think she meant it that way. I think they
exactly. That's why I said so. Women push that crazy.
Women got to think about what they say because they don't think about how what they saying and how men gonna look. She made D-Wade look bad. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. That's the dynamic. She said nothing negative about her man.
They slandering the nigga. They slandering.
That's people, but she didn't slander her man.
She put the energy out there for him to be slandered. You made the world. The perception is you worry about your finances for your half of the bills, and you living with a retired NBA star. That's why he getting slandered.
It doesn't matter. Why do she gotta focus on his money? That's
bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm D-Wade, I'm mad at you, bro. Why are you out
there?
You got me. You put the perception out there that you work. That I got you out here worried about paying bills.
I think all women.
The media took one-liner that and ran with that, and that's,
I mean that's what the media do. But you did say that though. You did say that.
Any context, anything can be taken that way. So he would be an.
It wasn't out of context though.
He would be an insecure man.
Please go back and watch this. It's not out of context. Please go back and watch this. It's not out of context. They didn't take a quote of her saying our bills is 50-50 in the first 5 minutes. And then take them for 32 minutes. That shit was
when they reported that out, they reported it with an opinion. So yes, they did.
No. It's no opinion on this. It's no opinion. They quoted her. It's no opinion. That's what I'm trying to say.
But the headline of that is the opinion.
It's a quote. It's not an opinion. It's a quote.
Because they took a part of what she said and
Ray. If I quote something you said, I'm not giving an opinion. I'm quoting what you said. I'm not giving my opinion.
What she said to help support
their opinion.
They didn't post an opinion. There is no opinion given by them. I will. There is no opinion given by the platform that posted this. They only posted what she said.
They took specific things and put it together in a
format. Ray. You did not watch this interview, Ray. That happened chronological. That's what I'm trying to say. They did not take something. They did not take something from the point 5 to point 30. It's chronological.
I didn't watch it all together. No, I didn't. But I watched the clips of it enough to gather a different opinion versus you reading something actually.
You watched the clips to gather a different opinion, but the clips are in chronological order. They didn't pull shit and take pieces of a clip.
And when I watched the clip, that's not what I gathered from it.
Order. That's not what I gathered. But what I'm saying is that they didn't give their own opinion. They didn't take what she said and put their narrative on top of it. They took what she said, copy, paste, put it out. They put out what she said. They didn't put out their opinion of what she said.
I seen it and I didn't gather that either.
But she did say what's on the thing is what I'm saying. Whether you gathered it,
I never said that they twisted her words. I said they took context. They put context around what she said and helped form an opinion. They highlighted a specific point to help people like you get an opinion.
They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They did not do that. They took what she said. She literally said this. I don't know why.
But it's still taking it to support an opinion if he don't provide.
Whoa. No. They let you form your own opinion. I formed an opinion. The comments formed an opinion. Y'all formed different opinions. That's why we saw the same picture and the three of us had different opinions. They let y'all form your own opinion. They didn't put an opinion out there. They put what she said out there because they knew, hey, people are going to have opinions about this. So let's take this part of what she actually said, put it out there, and see how people react to it. But they didn't add any funk or any spice on what she said. They just put out what she said. And that's what she said.
They posted that. You know why they posted that?
I know why they posted it, but I agree with the fact of like women got to be more careful on what they say because y'all be making.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I never disagree with that at all. I'm just saying
you have to be disagreeing with that because you don't. You have to disagree because you don't agree that she did. You don't agree that she put him in a bad light. You don't agree that what she said was perceived the way that you did though. Okay, don't play. All right. Remember when I tried to catch Trina? I will get you because you definitely said that.
I think she could have committed. Like I don't think that I think it's up to, like you said, opinion. I agree with that, but I think it was put out there, and they specifically highlighted that point of the interview to bring a certain view. Like I definitely think that.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I just said they didn't put their opinion on it. They didn't add their opinion.
They did. I think
they let you interpret your opinion.
I think the opinion comes in with them taking an entire interview and talking specifically about that and quoting those things.
That's what every interview platform does. It's not an interview platform
that's my point. Exactly. That's what they do.
That's how you get. That's what you want.
In this instance, this instance is not.
That's what you have to do. If you go to our YouTube page, right? We have our videos. And the things that get views are the clips. If you go to any other podcast place, they have our videos. The thing that gets the most views are the clips. So they have to do clips. So that's the only way. That's the main way people even see interviews is by the clips.
Right. So take it for that. And having that knowledge, understand that is what that
Don't be mad for the people that put it out. Be mad you said it.
It makes it. It's supposed to be messy. That's what people like, bro. That's what people like. Instead of using their better judgment, they're going to side.
You know why they knew people would interpret it as messy? Because what she said, she should have worded that a little bit different. I ain't gonna lie.
I think she bashed him in a negative.
I don't think
she did on purpose. I don't think that was her intent.
I think that it's hard to accept independent women sometimes, and that people take that and try to put it in a negative light, specifically men. Like,
I don't think that was her intent. I believe that if she fell short on some money or something, I think her husband wouldn't hit the internet and tell the world. I think he would just handle business, and we wouldn't even know she fell short. But I think the internet took what she said and it gave a perception is that she can't afford to fall short.
So you agree that they gave a perception, that they pushed an opinion? You just
no. I said I think the internet's perception, not what they did, because they just put out what she said. I think the internet's perception is what I said is that she could fall short and he wouldn't pick up the slack. But I don't think that's what she meant. But that's how it came across. And I feel like that was a bad light for him, man. That's a bad light. He got shit all the time, man. His name always in some negative shit. That was a bad light. You know what I'm saying?
The same woman that's gonna support transgender child. Like
the internet. Okay. Why we talking about the internet and perception, right? The internet perception is she made him gay.
She made who gay?
The child. The internet ran with. He left the child with her. She took the boy, with his nails done. She put the boy in leggings. She did all this to the boy because she was mainly around the boy. That was the internet's perception. All right. Move along. I'm just saying. We're gonna move along. The internet was saying that for a long time. I'm pretty sure if you go, you know, Twitter is like almost damn near like a search engine now. You go on Twitter and just try to fact check what I'm saying. And I guarantee you're gonna see a timeline at a certain point where when his son was first coming out gay and first changed his name, Twitter was trying to say like they was blaming his wife for that. They was blaming her for that.
That is such a reach. That's crazy.
I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm just saying like while we talk about perception and y'all saying like well she supports him. I'm saying that the perception is the internet already looks at her kind of like as not the best mate for him, I guess in a sense, right? Like
what? That's crazy.
All right, we've been on here for an hour and 15. I guess we could do one more before we go. I can close it out. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. All right, so I seen there's a lot of hype around the talks of P. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri doing a versus.
Oh, right? Yes, it's gonna be good.
Everybody talking about, but I want to talk about an older versus that the fans was trying to push for that they have tried to push for now. It's come back up and they're trying to push for it. So who do y'all have? Jasmine Sullivan and Fantasia. If this was to go down,
bruh,
who did y'all have winning?
I don't feel like that's fair. Like I love both of them, but I feel like as far as like hits, Fantasia would basically. I'm a big Jasmine Sullivan fan, so I know her music. I've been following her since she's been doing covers in Philly. Mm-hmm. But I feel like for people that don't follow Jasmine Sullivan, you're not gonna know most of her music because she's not as mainstream as Fantasia. Like people know most of all the Fantasia hits off her first album alone, then albums after that. So I feel like that shit ain't fair.
I feel like it should be another person. Jasmine Sullivan.
Everybody agree that
she's not on Fantasia. They wasn't in the same era. I don't think they should be going against each other
or same level. No shade, like they.
Yeah, basically, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, I love Jasmine.
Their voice, both of their voice vocally is like that.
Yes.
I love Jasmine Sullivan and I love Fantasia, but they're both not on the same level. Mm-hmm. They're not on the same level, and that would be like that wouldn't even be a good versa because it would be like both of their ass one. I'm not choosing. One of the motherfuckers go ahead. Everybody's gonna have you listening to everybody jamming to everybody.
Don't want me. Don't talk to me.
You want me to know
and then gonna hit you with the I bust the windows out the
car. And that Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Oh man, that jump, that's a classic.
And then hit you with the
I'm in love with another man.
Another man.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. That's a good versus, but I don't feel like it's fair. That shit ain't
I ain't gonna lie. I like them both, but the way I got Fantasia beating Jasmine Sullivan, I don't think it's gonna be good. I wanted to be competitive. I wanted to feel like, I don't know who's playing the best shit. Like, I feel like it's gonna be good.
I was thinking that, but I'm like, I feel like Fantasia still killed Jennifer though.
Yeah, but I feel like they would be compatible because they both came from American Idol.
Idol.
Both of their voices are fucking like that. Yeah. And they got some like.
I think Jasmine. I think Jennifer Hudson and Jasmine Sullivan might be better.
No,
I feel like they got closer to. I feel like they got closer to the same amount of hits than Fantasia. I feel like Fantasia just got way more hits than.
She got way more hits.
I feel like just off the hits, off the hits, I feel like Jennifer Hudson would be like a closer thing, like a better back and forth.
If not Jennifer Hudson, what about Jill Scott?
Oh, Jill Scott is good.
God, bro.
Nobody fucking with Jill. I love me some Jill. Jill got the hit.
Bro, that's
Jill bomb.
Didn't she do one already? Didn't she do one?
No.
Who did one with
She
Erykah
did
Badu?
that shit with that microphone though.
I ain't see Erykah Badu, John.
That was, I think that was Jill Scott.
It was Jill Scott.
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, Jill Scott.
Where the fuck was I at?
Yeah.
Right, where was that at?
Yeah, because I remember they did each other's song. The first song they did with each other's, or the last song they did with each other's.
For real, I need to Google that. That's a vibe.
Talk about that. People was talking about that joke like it wasn't even verse. They was just out there vibing type shit.
They was though. They was
for real.
They was just out here having a friendly ass. We just performing together for real. We just out here.
Right, exactly.
It's a funny little jump they was doing.
I'm definitely going to listen to that jump.
I think when they did it, it wasn't on the stage.
I did it from like home.
They got to the stage.
Oh, they ain't lying. They did do a verse in 2020.
Yeah, I think they did it before the stage came out.
That's crazy. Yeah,
they had a good jump.
I'm about to definitely listen to that jump tomorrow at work.
They had a good little jump. They was vibing and shit. They had a good little jump. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. I would have never known if y'all ain't tell me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was big on the verses when they first was doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was watching all them shits. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all seen the Soulja Boy and Bow Wow jump,
I was pressing shit.
I love the Gucci and Jeezy one.
Oh, that was good too. That was good too.
That was fucked up though.
Keep Sweat and Bobby Brown, funny as shit.
Oh yeah, that joint was. I seen that joint. That shit was funny. Bobby Brown was sober. Keith Sweat was fucked up, Mo.
He was fucked up. He was talking big shit though. Like every time Bobby would play a song and that shit was over, then Keith Sweat talk shit about the song. Then play a song.
Yo, I went to go see New Edition and Keith Sweat, and Keith Sweat came on stage like, "Yeah, y'all heard y'all was calling me drunk, but ain't nothing drunk about me." Then he told me something. Let me get a sip of that Hennessy. Yes, it.
I'm about to be drunk right now. Stop.
Right.
Hey, what's up with you want to keep falling off stages and shit?
Hey, Mo.
He tried to pull that boy down.
I need to stop doing performing, period, bro.
Yo, he funny as shit.
Because I feel like every time he do something somewhere, something go viral, bro.
Yo, I seen him live. That shit was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
He getting too old to do all the dance routines. He gotta just sit down, bro.
He'll give you a show though. He'll give you a damn show. You'll be entertained, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Riz, you fucking that corn up.
Right? No, for real.
I ate before the show and she making me hungry.
I love a good piece of corn.
Did y'all see Lisa Ray come to Chris Brown defense?
Wait, what happened with Chris? Oh, when he was out here after the damn food.
Lisa Ray she said that it's fucked up that every time Chris Brown ain't hit the internet, he always wrong before we know the story. She was like, even if he wrong like 3 times in a row, the 4th time he might not be wrong. Then the 5th time he might be wrong again. But it's wrong for us to just see his name and he always the bad guy.
Because his ass always doing some shit.
I don't think he was wrong in the Usher situation. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened with the Usher situation?
With the so a couple days ago they were saying that he allegedly had jumped Usher, like him and his entourage.
Yeah, I seen that. I think they was like he was calling Tiana Taylor a bitch or some shit like that. Chris
Brown.
That's his sister. I don't think he did it.
But the backstory is he not fucking with Tiana Taylor. Okay. So he had a birthday party. It was a surprise birthday party. So he didn't throw it. It was a surprise birthday party skating ring. When he seen Tiana Taylor, because he not fucking with her, he ain't want her there. So Usher decided to speak like on some chill, bro. So Chris Brown decided to leave. He decided to remove himself. Usher followed him and his entourage to the tour bus and tried to talk to him on his tour bus, and he wasn't having it. Now, allegedly, they don't know if there was a fight or not. Usher took to the internet the next day to show his face, to show nothing was wrong with him. But I don't think he's in the wrong. If I have a birthday party and my best friend is Ray, but Ray brings somebody I'm not cool with, I don't make the person I'm not cool with leave. I leave. Once I leave, you can't follow me to do nothing. Once I remove myself from the situation, I'm no longer wrong, bro. I don't.
No, but if he cool with Usher and he come to talk to him on like some friendship, like to be like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? That's wild too, though.
Usher tried to talk to him.
You couldn't be adult about the situation,
right? Like the fuck.
I don't got to, bro. You trying to tell me?
But if I fuck with you, you fuck with me out of respect for our relationship. I'm coming to talk to you, make sure you good. It don't get play with me neither.
He talked to him one time in the building. You talked to him one time in the building. That's what the video shows. They was in the skating rink, and you was talking to me. Now, after we have a conversation, I say I'm leaving.
Right.
So once I leave, you cannot follow me and make me the bad guy.
No, that's not fair because if I'm coming stuck on you because I care, don't give me that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
Bro, we talking about Chris Brown, the alleged blood. I got all my blood goons with me. You're not about to little boy me on my tour bus. You're not about to little boy me on my tour bus after we already talked.
But what if he wasn't little boy in him? What if he came on there really trying to talk to him on some man time shit? Like 2 men. Like, bro, you know.
So the thing with man time, right? The thing with man time. My men, my homies, my cousin Steve, right? Good. He is my cousin. He's a good friend of mine. We talk a lot. If he came to me on man time, he come to me on man time and tell me anything. He come to me and say, bro, you wrong. You wrong in this situation. You wrong with this. You wrong with that. Or you right in this, whatever. A stranger cannot do that on no time. I don't give a fuck what time you on. You cannot do that to me.
They don't have a relationship though, him and Usher.
And I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that you don't get to determine when you could tell me to cool out or just because you quote unquote on man time. I don't have to. I talked to you. I dealt with you. I decided to leave the state and ring because if y'all didn't want her to leave my birthday, so I left my birthday. You can't come to me and determine what I should be, bro. Bro. I don't want to. So once you come on my bus and you trying to talk to me in front of my men, like I'm supposed to be a big blood, and these niggas.
Bro, that's some little boy ass ego shit. Like if I'm talking to you because I fuck with you off the stripe, and I'm the only motherfucker who care enough to come talk to you.
Because I'm trying to keep your ass on the media as another artist and understand how this shit go and how you already do.
Well, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that the media could ignore the fact that I'm beefing with this girl. This is my birthday, and I don't want her here. Like the media
disrespected her.
Okay, that's where you also have your security.
You disrespected me. You came to my birthday knowing I don't fuck with you.
Maybe she was trying to make
it. I'm about to say, what if it wasn't even on no intention of anything bad? What if it was off the support them?
Nah, she know they got a beef because they've been beefing ever since he lost that.
I didn't even know they was beefing.
He had the Michael Jackson tribute. She was supposed to be a part of it. He backed out and he lost the tribute. They've been beefing ever since. He has not fucked with her.
Oh, he backed out?
No, she backed out. He had a Michael Jackson tribute he was supposed to do on one of them award shows.
Okay.
Part of it. She backed out of it, and he lost the performance, and he has not been cool with her. So then they had a surprise birthday party. She was there. He didn't want her there. The other people wanted her there, so he wanted to leave. You cannot, after that point, bro. You got to give me room as men. I'm the hothead. I'm the one that's always fighting, right? So instead of putting my hands on y'all niggas, I walked away. You gotta let men walk away. Once you didn't let me walk away, you cannot paint the picture that I am the bad guy because I tried to remove myself. The reason why
he let you walk away, he just was checking on you.
Wait, he didn't let him walk away because once he left, Usher came on his fucking tour bus. You did not let me walk away. The only reason why
I let you walk away, you on the tour bus.
You got to stay in the building. That's letting me walk away. The only reason why I'm on the internet.
That's what I'm saying. He was trying to talk to him on some friendly shit. But I don't want Chris Brown be on that anger management shit.
I wouldn't even be on the internet. I wouldn't be on the internet if you stayed off the tour bus. The whole reason why I'm on the internet is because the internet is saying when Usher went on his tour bus, he got jumped. You would have stayed your ass on the tour bus.
Because of what you did.
I ain't do nothing. I left.
You did. It turned physical when it was just a fucking verbal conversation because you feel what? I'm the only motherfucker that care enough to come check on you that you left your birthday party. Like I don't move like that with people.
Trina, if I told you move or this how I'm handling or it's done, it's done. There's no reason to keep going. It's done. We done. You can't do that. And I'm not even saying he jumped because that's alleged. They trying to rumor that Chris Brown jumped him. But what I'm saying is that we wouldn't even be at this point if you would have just let me leave when I wanted to leave. I'm telling y'all, I don't want her here. Y'all fighting for her to be here. I'm leaving. I'm on the internet because you came to my bus and tried to talk to me past the point we already talked. We talked already. There's nothing else left to say.
I feel like him being the only person that left the party to check on him shows his intention and how genuine he was about the situation. Because he could have been inside the party still turning the fuck up.
I think the reason why he was so genuine is because I think she came with him.
Okay, so wow, that's a conversation. Like, bro, like the fuck.
I'm just saying though, like
come on now.
Think she came with him. It ain't genuine if I brought the problem.
That's low key kind of worse, especially if they cool.
So he came with Tiana Taylor.
I think
Who
so.
threw Chris Brown the birthday party?
I don't know that part.
Cause I'm like, that's what the fuck he's mad at with the guest list.
I know that.
Bring that energy my way, nigga.
I know they was talking about how Usher and Tiana Taylor just did some shit together and shit like that. So I think Tiana Taylor came with Usher, which is why he was trying to diffuse the situation. But once you try to diffuse the situation, and I say, well, okay, cool, I heard you. This is what I'm gonna do. It's no more trying to diffuse the situation. I don't know if Chris Brown and them jumped him or not. It don't seem like he got jumped when he showed the video. But the only reason why they even saying I did something to you is because you did not let me just leave, bro. And that's all you had to do. Once you said your piece, and I said mine, we could have just parted ways and we could have let me cool down and let's talk about it tomorrow because they had something to do.
The situation would have been diffused once he left.
Yeah, they had something to do together the next day, which I think they still did, if I'm not mistaken.
They did. Mm-hmm.
They did.
Yeah, it was the Lovers and Friends festival. Yeah,
they did that.
So, festival.
That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think he really jumped him, but the internet is saying that. The internet wouldn't be
I don't think he jumped him neither. There was no way.
The internet wouldn't be saying that if you just let me walk away. All they'd be saying is, I called Tiana Taylor a couple bitches, which is true. And he cool with that. That's all they'd be saying. Hey, Chris Brown called Tiana Taylor some bitches yesterday. He'd be like, yeah, I did, because she was somewhere you know what I mean?
But Usher probably was like, I fuck with her, I fuck with you. It don't give you going to disrespect her, call her bitch. And I'm like,
I get that. If that's my homie and that's a female, if that's my female homie, I can't let you disrespect her. But once I interjected and you left the building, I was supposed to let you have your time to cool off or go think about it or do whatever. Anything after that, Chris Brown isn't the bad guy to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, I said some shit and I left because I was unhappy. So let me leave. Now you got me on the internet saying I did something I didn't do because
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just personally feel that way. Like, it's times, right, when niggas be dealing with their girls. Nigga get into a heated thing with a nigga, right? And the girl gets in the middle. He don't want to hear that shit. Like, move. Then he say move, right? You acknowledge he said move. Then you get back in the middle and you get hit. So now we in the car ride home, right? And I'm so wrong because you accidentally get hit. But I told you what I was on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, it wasn't intentional, but it's like, nah, bro. Once a nigga really get to that point, you gotta give time to cool off or do what you want to do or whatever. That's just how niggas operate. So to me, I don't think Chris Brown is as wrong as the internet's trying to make him say. Yes, it's fucked up. He called Tiana Taylor some bitches and all that shit. But I think that he was doing, like you said, right, anger management. He was doing what anger management told him: remove himself from the situation. But you followed me though. Like, you followed me on a bus. Bus that's trying to leave. Now, the little boy part of what you were saying, if he did jump Usher, it probably does have something to do with you was talking to me when my entourage was right here.
Yeah, right.
So I can see that. I can see that a lot. But I still don't think that's wrong either, though. I think that you was supposed to let that nigga leave. I think.
That sucks.
I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's ghetto, though.
That's ghetto?
Yeah. And I may be looking at it like from like how I operate, like how my friends move and how we move. So I'm like, maybe I'm just thinking in my head in that situation, but maybe they're not even that close or whatever the case may be. But
I remember one time I was arguing with a girl, and I tried to walk away from her. Right, I was actually walking, and it was this newspaper stand. Cause I was mad, so it was a newspaper stand. I knocked the newspaper stand over. But I actually grabbed one of the newspapers, right? And I balled it up like how you would hit a dog. I balled it up. I was walking and I was swinging my hands and I was hitting my hand. I was swinging my hand. And when she ran up behind me, I accidentally hit her. And I instantly became the bad guy. When I was just when she was just in the wrong, I instantly was in the wrong. When we got the initial you wronged me first. We only stayed on I hit you at this point. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like as men, we gotta have a chance to be able to walk away.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
We had to see each other the next day. So before the performance, you could have came back and talked to me again. I got a clear head now.
Yeah.
But
I do agree with that part. I do agree with that part. I do think men do need time to get themselves together.
Yeah, but Lisa Ray came on the internet to defend Chris Brown, and I ain't gonna lie, she got slandered too.
Of course, she got slandered.
That's correct.
I think the people be. But I think why she gets slandered now. The reason she got her ass slandered because Lisa Ray be getting slandered for like her mouth and how she handles shit publicly too. So it's like, girl, you need to be quiet with your ass because your ass ain't getting in trouble for your fucking mouth. So how you get to talking about saving somebody who we know got anger problems?
No, that's exactly how they was talking to her too. Like that's exactly what I was saying. Like more like on the, like decent message, but nowhere near you being the right message.
Right, exactly. It shouldn't be used.
Her ass, but it was on her shit.
She stay getting into it with somebody, child.
No, that shit was funny as shit. I seen her jump out there for Chris Brown.
I'm not surprised she did that though.
I was thrown off because I'm like, is Chris Brown fucking her? Like, why she even for him? Like, what? Like, Lisa Ray, like, she ain't been on the soundtrack, on the background. She ain't talking. Like, he ain't danced.
That was her shooting her shot. She's like, no, nobody else got you, Chris, but I got you. Like,
yeah, I had to see Chris.
Chris Brown burnt out though. He be tearing that cocaine down.
Hey man, hey. He said if Justin Bieber could do it, he could do it.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. I mean, shit, y'all see them routines he be doing? He be dancing for 45 minutes straight on stage. He might need a little bit of. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Bobby Brown drop this coke on stage? He was moving like shit, dancing like shit. He needed that shit.
Oh no!
He definitely was.
Yeah, when he
what
dropped
was that? I ain't see
that. Nah, that's one of the funniest.
You ain't never seen that? Oh yeah, go on YouTube and type in Bobby Brown drops coke or something like that. You gonna see that shit, boy. That nigga was dancing like shit. Dropped this coke. He had to pick it up real quick. Man. But the routine they was doing,
it was recent.
No, it wasn't recent. No, it was. It was.
Thank God, Jesus.
It was early in his career. It was
good. Thank God, because I'm like, Lord, Bobby.
I mean, that's kind of worse.
If it was recent, oh nah, that'd be even worse.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of worse because he was young. You shouldn't have needed no coke. You should have been well energized, my nigga. Do them dance moves.
Oh wait, I did see this. See this. He was smooth as shit with it though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because he wanted the rest.
Uh-huh.
he wasn't.
Hey Mo, I'm dead.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna hold you. Dog, I can't believe this nigga, bruh. We recorded, but we not live, so I can edit this. It's niggas like Puff, right? Mm-hmm. I can't believe I gotta keep arguing some pedophile shit with niggas, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. I can't believe I keep like that shit. When I be thinking of this, the topics and the questions, that'd be the furthest thing. That'd be the furthest thing from my mind. I can't believe this nigga keep having me up here having to argue like, no, bro.
You definitely was arguing last time about them little girls in the studio.
Yeah, I just do not believe niggas should find.
Yeah, like, I don't agree with that shit neither. I said that when you were saying,
and then to say like, to then the whole kid stars be stuck in the kid's brain. None of the women display that shit. None of the kid women stars be displaying. I gotta go get a little boy because I'm still a kid, and that's the only person I can relate to. Why they doing that shit? If anything, them niggas be having a grown ass man. If anything, they be going up. I need a nigga in my tax bracket. If anything, I need a nigga with more money because I got more money. Why? Like, come on, bro. Nah, bro. I don't know. I can't agree to that shit.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, he probably did know her, bro. What? This nigga done traveled the world.
That's that grooming ass shit.
Country. This nigga done been overseas performing. This nigga done.
If anything, he's more experienced with him having, having that type of experience.
I ain't kind of itch you up with some points though. I ain't gonna hold you. Not saying I agree, but I do.
Come on with the homeless people. With the homeless people don't pay bills and shit.
Just in general about as far as like, I know we usually harp on like what interest or common interest do you have with like somebody that's like a younger person or even the vice versa, an older person. And I think he was making some good points on that. Like I was kind of like, okay, not saying I agree with him, but I think it was a good argument at some points.
Oh yeah, a good argument. But I'm like, even with that being, I still don't understand because even if I can talk to a child and kind of empathize or relate, it's still not sexually.
Trina. What? Okay. T real quick, right?
Okay, what?
We was young, we had older niggas. Maybe
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I know you just right by me, so it's probably loud as shit. Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
Edit that out. I'm washing the dishes, so I'm not trying to do too much on him. But anyway, maybe you can put him in the dishwasher too. But anyway, Trina, we dated older niggas. Yeah. And it's not to say the conversation was short. Like, we used to be on three-way calls. We was around niggas that was older than us. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we had, like, granted, it wasn't 10 and 15 years, but, like, we was 16 dealing with niggas 22 and 23. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was, again, that steady conversation. It wasn't like we had trouble, like, communicating with them in a way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I understood what he was saying, like, and that's
all they do is talk to me.
But now when I think about that at this age though, like I'm not okay with that shit. Like
I'm not okay with it.
Like I think about that shit and I'll be like, that's just like wild as shit. Like when I think about that, I'm like that shit is not even cool for
I'm around my girl kid all the time. The last girl I was with had 3 kids. I was around them all the time. I conversated with them all the time. It wasn't like it was a struggle to talk to them or have conversation. I conversated with them because I've been their age and all that shit. So it's not like
that's what I'm saying.
You know
you can relate.
Like, I could have a conversation. I could. You watch wrestling? Okay, we could talk. Because I, as a kid, I used to watch wrestling. You watch cartoon? Okay, you watch basketball? You like sports? Or you like? So I could talk to a kid for a long period of time.
Yeah, and not only that, you dumb yourself down and kind of be on the same level.
So much in common. Like that's not enough for me to. Yeah, we all been kids, so we all have so much in common.
I'm not trying to shade, no shade, right? But I feel like I've always been mature, right? And I do think there are women who are just generally more mature. Yes. Ages. Does that mean that makes it okay? No. But I think I have always been mature. I was always told that from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that got to know me, always anybody older, even like Kenny and them. You know what I'm saying? I was always been around older people. That's just what it's been for me. So I feel like it's not that far fetched for me to understand what he was saying.
Yeah. But I still think even for that, like you might have been more. I feel like you might have been much more mature than your age. But I feel like it's still like at the same time that nigga still at some point got to dumb himself down to kind of relate.
No, but that's not true either. Because even in that sense, right? We also understand that women mature quicker than men.
We do. But what I'm saying is you might be mature for that age, but we talked about you being 16 acting 20 something years old. Like you might be mature for 16. But
when you talk to your siblings, when you talk to your little sister, you have a certain perception of her, right? She's still gonna come across as a kid. It's a nigga right now that's gonna talk to her, and he's gonna not have that perception on purpose. But you can see past that because you're not sexually attracted to no fucking kids, right?
Right. It's the sexual part that be throwing me left. Like you can relate all day.
Yeah, a nigga that plays Santa at the mall love kids. A nigga that plays Santa at the mall love kids. He relate to kids. He let the little kids sit on his lap. But he don't like them sexually, but he love them. He can relate, and he knows exactly what to say in their ear to make them smile and be jolly and happy. But he don't like it sexually because they not on that level. It's a difference. Like I don't know, bro.
The sexual part that I want to
make it clear. I'm by no means defending any.
Yeah. I know you're not.
Anything like that. I'm just literally talking about my personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have a conversation.
Y'all watch this show. I watch the show. I love it. It's called Undercover Underage. That shit is so fucking bomb. Y'all should look into it. It's only like 2 seasons. The second season just came out, so it's 2 episodes on the second season. But it's basically about a woman who basically catch niggas that's nasty as fuck, like predators and shit. But she like actually hired adults that look like kids. So she will record like the conversation. It'd be real live adult 40 niggas like, so are you really 12? And be naked beating their meat on the camera. Mind you, she an adult though, but she's acting like a child. And they're going into it with the intention of talking to a minor. So she be getting their ass arrested and shit. Yeah. But that shit is so good, but it's so nasty. Like niggas be realizing like you 12, you 13, where your mom at? Where you go to school?
That's sick. That's sickness.
That's sick as fuck.
They let the boy who played Chucky in the movie, they let him get away with talking to I think 10 or 12 underage girls because he has a disability.
Oh, that shit is sick. It's so sick. I
don't even know what his disability really is though.
That's
but
sick. That's sick as fuck. Did y'all see that little news thing where the lady was basically trying to put label people that's pedophiles like a medical condition? Where she was like, oh, basically society. I'm gonna try to find it and put it in the group chat. But she was like, society is making people feel bad for
talked about this before, right?
Yeah.
I can kind of see it as a mental illness, right? If I think of let me try to make this if I am sexually attracted to a nigga licking my toes, right? Let's say
that's a fetish. Yeah.
Okay, a fetish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something that arouses me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a man has a certain arousal to a child. We know it's inappropriate, and we know it's also kind of nasty, maybe for you to be licking on motherfuckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It not like I don't know that it's fully there. I think it is a mental disability for you to understand that that's a child, and for you to be sexually aroused from that to the point you can't control yourself.
Yeah, it is. It is mental. It's fucking sick. It is. But they put a title to it. The girl was like basically like, "Oh, we shouldn't make people feel bad for being attracted to sexual." Like they was trying to. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip. That shit was wild though. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me see. And put it in the group chat. But she was. I can't get into that shit. I was watching a documentary on that shit about this nigga that was a pedophile, but he didn't like. He would think about acting on it. Remember I sent you that a long time ago, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember us having this conversation. I remember being in a car having this conversation with you on the phone.
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know what type of health. I'm trying to see what type of health condition you got right now, but I don't know, bro. I can't. I don't know, man. I feel like this nigga just a midget, right? He just a dwarf. Like you can't let dwarf be a pedophile.
Listen, I'm not saying that, but I think that it's also a mental illness for you to feel like, okay, this person's on my level. Like having a woman that's maybe taller than me or more efficient than me. I'm not saying that's okay, but I think that I could potentially see that as a mental illness.
I seen. I don't know if it was Dr. Umar or what. I don't know who it was.
Oh, Dr. Umar, the African junk, the pro-black dude.
Yeah, it was either him or it was one of them type people. They was on Breakfast Club and they was asking him, does he think being gay is like something you born with? Because, and he was saying no, because if that's the case, we gotta let murderers be the same way. Murderers is born murderers.
Seen that, John. That was Umar. Yeah,
that was Dr. Umar, right?
Yeah, I seen that clip. Yeah,
I kind of feel the same way, right? Like we can't give, even though you might have a mental condition, we can't give you a pass on it, right? Because like we lock mental people up in a special place so they can't hurt themselves or nobody. So there still is a place we put them so they don't do things to people. So if you get caught doing something and you have a mental illness, they saying you shouldn't go to jail. Well, you need to go. We put mental people.
Put them in a mental hospital.
Yeah, you gotta put. Like I don't think we should just give people the pass, like the complete free pass.
Right.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the Chucky nigga, but he had like 10 to 12 people. He got caught up in the LA sting, and they let him go for his mental condition. I don't know what it is. I have to do more research.
That's crazy.
10 to 12 little girls, and they were just talking to him like it was an interview, like it was like a regular interview. Like he was like it was clear as day. Like he not getting in trouble.
Baby, wow. I can reach it.
I'm saying he was making jokes and everything. He was making jokes when they was talking to him and everything.
That's not cool.
I'm telling you, like,
I'm gonna have to watch that shit. I be into shit like I don't know. I just like the psychology of it. I be watching shit, be like these motherfuckers.
I sent it to the
group chat.
I sent both of them. I sent the Brian McKnight thing again.
Okay,
and I sent
I'm gonna watch both.
I'm gonna look at that thing.
I'm gonna look at both of them.
But the Chucky thing to me, I don't know. Maybe I would feel better if I do. Yeah, maybe I would feel if I could find his mental health condition. Maybe that would make me feel more justified in what they're saying. But because I can't find it, that shit's still iffy to me. Like I don't know. Right.
Oh, it's just nasty.
They bro LeBron or LeBron did that. Who the foul one?
Well, I'm so happy LeBron beat Steph Curry just because every year they keep trying to say he better. And I'm not saying Steph Curry not good or not a great, but I just feel like him beating LeBron doesn't change LeBron's legacy. And I wish they would stop doing that. He could beat LeBron, but the fact they keep trying to take points away from LeBron for like potentially losing is like, come on, bro. Like let this nigga I don't think one should affect the other.
Yeah, I just think they're too great, so they comparing them. You know?
Yeah. I don't think one should affect the other.
Both of them tight.
Yeah, Bron tight. I ain't gonna lie, Bron tight. Watching him play in the semifinals.
The narrative changed.
Bron tight.
Because I feel like at first, you know what I'm saying, they used to talk about him like he was the greatest, and then at some point, it's like they turned their back on him. Like it's like, oh, this nigga,
at a certain point,
he can't do this. He can't do this now.
Like,
every year, Every year when they get to the finals or get close to the finals, they're gonna tell a different story depending on how he did that year. And I just feel like it shouldn't be like that, right? We shouldn't just keep trying to say he a great every year or keep saying he not, because he is a great now. And if he falls short now, he is at the end of his career. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Him in points, Curry in threes, because Curry known for them threes. He gonna bust it. Yeah, he gonna bust it down for you. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Outside of basketball.
Yeah, that's exactly. And I know that's still cool outside of basketball.
Now, I had a video for y'all too on basketball too. I ain't even play that jump. I think this shit was
I saw something last night at the end of the game, and it bothered me. Right? We just got done playing a hard-fought game in a playoff series, and the first thing you do is you go kiss your wife. Like, that's the first thing you do. Well, where's your mind at?
Yeah.
Dog, the very first thing he did, dog, when the game was over, walked over and kissed his wife. And I'm sitting there watching the game with my wife. I'm like, I love you to death, but ain't no way in that incident I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna be with my guy. We just got done winning. I'm not even thinking about you.
He needs some love, man.
I'm not even thinking about
you. Need some love.
Yeah, you know that. You know he at home talking to her like, yeah, baby.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
She's the only one in there with his jersey on.
Huh? She the only one with the jersey
on. But that's so to your point, though. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what else is going on around it for the people to feel that way out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't hate on that.
That nigga was hating, if you ask me, boy.
Hating like
big hate.
Big hate.
That's big hate.
That's who he wanted to celebrate with.
Right.
He just won.
Yeah. Boy, we just won. First of all, we just won. I'm about to go in the locker room with two niggas. I'm about to be on the bus or whatever. Right. I'm about to be doing shit with y'all niggas in just a minute, bro. Like, I'm about to play another game with you niggas. I'm about to go back to work with you niggas. Bro, I don't gotta fucking... Nigga, y'all ain't want me to be here. I just happen to be here, nigga. The fuck? Laugh me or pick me, motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done played basketball. That was never my mindset. Like, as soon as we win or lose, go huddle with the team. And Darius done played a higher level of basketball with me. And I know at certain points, they was winning games. He was damn near the star of a lot of games, and he ain't fuck with teammates. So when he was done the game,
he went about his business.
Or going to kick with some bitches, or going to something like, bro, fuck no, bro. That's not like that was some hating ass shit. Yeah, I feel like his wife wasn't white. They might not have said that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna play the race card. Fuck it. I think his wife was white. I think that's why they said that.
Because hate either way, but I can see her being white making them want to hate. You feel me? So,
yeah. Just like, what the fuck, boy? I'm gonna go be with my lady. We just won. That's what I want to celebrate. That's the one who support me. That's when I go home. If we was gonna lose, I was going home to her, nigga.
Yeah.
She helped me get over the loss. So I'm gonna celebrate the win with her too. I think that shit was hate. Right?
Yeah, hating real bad.
Hell yeah.
Tell us something. I wouldn't even be thinking about you in that moment.
Hey, nigga, what you mean? Like,
I love his girl. She should leave now.
Right.
Facts. That nigga said he looked at his wife and was
his
like,
wife is sitting.
Nigga,
and her goofy ass party was just sitting there, just as still as damn as a graham cracker.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Probably ain't saying name.
Not still as a graham cracker.
My girl would have said some shit like that. Yeah, when I be winning,
right, that's wild as shit.
When I be winning in life, I don't think about you, nigga. Like what?
Right, that's wild.
That's your entire support system.
Yeah, facts. That was his child support. That's why when the nigga was like, well, that's the only one wearing this jersey. Exactly, nigga. This the one that fucking nigga. What? I don't even feel like coming to practice. This is the one that make me get up and go.
Mm-hmm. It's the one that makes sure my meat drive. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to practice, so I can deal with you
niggas. What? That shit was crazy. I feel like that shit was pure hate.
Yeah, that was some hating that shit.
And the niggas was just there and they're co-signing that shit too. Like,
you know,
yeah. Like,
we having bromances and shit. We supposed to come vote me first, bro.
Yeah. Nigga, what, nigga? We just dapped everybody up and shit, nigga.
Fuck that they wouldn't have had no problem if he did that to his kid. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
Like, okay, maybe that was part of his motivation. Everybody will understand that. So it's like,
I ain't gonna lie. If he had kids with that woman, that mean they'd be a little white and they might have still said something. They'd have been a little light skin, they would have still said something. Nigga, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know if the niggas' wives get to sit courtside for free. I don't think they do. Nigga, I just paid money for the sit right here, nigga. What the fuck? Yes, I'm going to her. Nigga, I paid for these seats right here. I'm going to the
right.
You should always
they gotta pay.
You should.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know if they gotta pay, but I'm just saying, like, if I do gotta pay for my girl to be courtside, or whatever, like, nigga, I'm going to her. Or like, if I only got 2 tickets to give out to a game, let's say she don't gotta pay. But I only got 2 tickets to give out to every game. Nigga, yes, I'm going to the people I gave the tickets to. Yes, that's the nigga, I see for free, or I see just because my talent happened to make me lucky enough to see you. Nigga. I don't care about you, niggas. I care about this seat I either bought or that was my freebie. Cause you gonna care about your freebie though too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got 1 seat for free. I'm gonna go see them.
Oh, that was such a scary pass. Ooh.
I don't know.
King School with face looking like, what's going on?
What's the score?
Lakers 100, Denver 111.
Lakers 100, Denver 111.
Nah, Denver winning. 111. Yeah, Denver.
1 point, goddamn it. It was like over 20-something points.
Yeah, they catching up. Man, it's the fourth quarter. 9 minutes left. Boys, everybody on the court big. You know, when it was Golden State, it was like little niggas against big niggas, but these niggas is big. Look at the LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Hey, that is a good point. Golden State is a team for the little ass.
They only little standing next to the niggas they were standing next to, because them niggas is all taller than us.
Yeah,
like if you walked up to Steph Curry, Steve, he not short. He taller than you. He like 6'2", 6'3".
He not. Yeah, that's what Papa's saying.
He only looks short standing to the niggas in the NBA. All them niggas is tall, bro.
Them niggas,
all of them tall, cuz.
But all of them right there, it's like the height match up perfectly, like with everybody.
Nah, fact.
Cause you know them little niggas get to going and them big niggas just like LeBron, like come right here to my chest, nigga. I'm about to cradle your ass.
I know I got the women on here, so y'all, this probably don't interest y'all. I seen that wrestling is getting sued for having racist scripts, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's about goddamn time, bro. I feel like it's about goddamn time to get. They've been having racist scripts. They play on racism. Every character they get be some racist shit, like, because you know they make them the characters, they set them up for the characters. They do every racial stereotype in the world in wrestling. They have been the whole time they've been around, and I'm glad somebody finally suing their ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to watch Total Divas. I used to love that show.
I wonder if that's gonna mess up
Total
the
Divas?
merger with the UFC.
Yeah, with the wrestlers, with the girl wrestlers. I used to love that show.
I used to watch China from wrestling. China, who used to be.
Oh yeah, China. I remember her when I was younger. I like Nikki. I like Nikki, the twins.
Yeah.
And I like Trinity. I like.
Always had some wrestling is for little boys. I feel like wrestling is. It was either wrestling. I feel like if you were a little black boy in my era, wrestling or Topanga from Boy Meets World was a.
Topanga was beautiful.
Yeah. First light for white girls. Like, I don't feel like you liked the white girl until you started watching wrestling or Boy Meets World. That's where you first started like a white woman.
Because I'll tell you what, boy, Trish Stratus had niggas in a chokehold back in the day.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I feel like niggas in our we from in our age bracket, you ain't even like white. You ain't never think about a white girl until one of them shows like made you be like, you know what? White girls, all right. Like,
I be on something, like
be on something, man. White girl. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you know, porn in our heads was ran by thick black women, even though porn was never ran by thick black women. But in our community, we always, like, at the time, those were the stars, even though they wasn't the stars. You know what I'm saying? I did see this one porn star allegedly getting caught.
Always been a popular genre, though.
What?
Ebony.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
In porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's always been the thing. They always been attracted to, even back in slavery, they was attracted to, you know what I'm saying? Put a bitch in the museum.
They was attracted to y'all too. They was attracted to y'all too. They like to see y'all sweaty, muscular backs.
They definitely did. Used to put the big booty Jones in museums. Had them stand there with the big booties.
Yeah,
be all low and shit. They did for real.
I seen a porn star that was allegedly getting caught up for being racist because she wasn't trying to do scenes with black people.
Oh wow.
I forget the porn star though.
I'm pretty sure that would have probably been her best experience with her.
Fuck that bitch. Trying to train on that hoe.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have. If I was her, I'd tell people like I'm just scared of size or something. Like I would have told.
Right.
I would have easily got out of that in porn. Like I would have easily got out of that. I just don't want all that in me. Type shit. Like
they be like, "We'll put it in your mouth."
I would have easily got out of that.
Find a way, ho.
Right. Choke on this shit, bitch. You read them gag reflexes now.
I wouldn't even let the internet run with that narrative. Racist. No. I just prefer. I just prefer something smaller. I would have easily got out of that shit.
Right. She like that pink meat. She wild.
Yeah, she like that.
That pink meat. She too wild.
That raw chicken.
That shit is wild. Oh, that is wild.
They need to make some more porn stars, man. Cause I don't be liking. I don't like to watch white people fuck black people, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm trying to think. I don't even think I seen a white jump with a black jump. I think I always watch black people.
I watch a black man and a white woman, but I'm not really a fan of a white man and a black woman. I'm not really a fan of that.
I'm not either. I don't really like to see the white men get into it.
Ew.
But I will watch a white man and a white man though.
Wait, did y'all see Pam?
Wait, what?
That's why white man and white man.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't mind gay men porn. Like it's not bad.
I never watched it. I watched girl on girl.
I actually hear a lot of women say that though. So
I never thought to do that. Now I'm about to go see what it look like.
Cause when you watching enough porn, you start to going through the category like, what else is there? And like,
I never really did.
What else is there?
I ain't got to the gay part though. Nope.
I watch girl on girl, but I ain't never watched it.
Hey, porn, when you go on porn, right? They got the little tab. Porn is broken down into 3 parts. Is straight, gay, and trans. So I'm only watching 1/3 of the porn on the internet. Oh my shit. I'm not even watching the whole 1/3 because I don't really like.
I even like watching the hermaphrodites, like with the clitoris penis. The little little joints. That's
probably very interesting.
It is.
Now you're gonna have me on there with my headphones
like goggling that
shit.
Sorry,
Ray sound like she be watching like a movie. Nigga, like
it is.
You better have me in this drain with the AirPods.
Hey, real movie porns do be having you watch it like a movie.
It do.
Nah, facts.
Like when they do like the parody porns, you be forgetting you watching porn. You think you watching a movie with a bunch of sex scenes. Like you be some of that, like the better they do in the actual filming of it, the more it's like you just holding your dick. You ain't even doing
it. The best one I seen was these girls. They was just having a party, having girl time, and the pizza man came over and they was like, "Look, we know the shop closing. What's going on?"
I had an uncle that really used to have movies. Like they had vampire shits.
Oh no.
Bruh.
He had jokes with actual titles.
Yeah, actual real live movies, like real scripts, real budget and shit.
Hey, Mo. All I see is a naked joint with a cape on and the little teeth with some blood around the mouth. I swear to God, that's all.
Bro,
it's interesting. One of our uncles, people not running red lights. Come on.
Yeah, he ain't had none of the regular Jones. He ain't had none of the big booty hoes 18. Like he ain't have nothing like one of the regular Jones. He had all real movies. Like you really watching this shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is terrible. Right. Remember when we met Pinky?
Yes. Bro, I still got them pictures.
Girl, I was like, is that Pinky?
Girl, they try to eat her up on the internet. I think recently the Shade Room had posted, her now I feel like
bigger.
Always BBW in my mind.
Yeah.
But they, she got a little stomach with her now. You know what I'm saying? And they was asking, you still hitting or not? And a lot of the niggas in the comments was like, no. And I was like,
they capping.
Y'all capping, bro. Cause
big cap. Y'all like girls with the stomachs.
Come on, bro. Like
I think that was capping. I'm hitting off the legend alone just because
that's what some of the girls were saying.
Right, just so I can say I did it. Like
yeah, off the her. This is
and
Pinky,
then they
bro.
started
Like,
talking about her having herpes or AIDS or something, which I
Oh
don't know
what?
or not. Yeah, it's been that was a while ago. They said she had something.
Oh wow.
They tried to say that's why she started her own shit and stopped doing porn because she
really.
I don't think she really got that shit. I feel like
look at me about to Google. Like really?
I feel like she reached the point where it was better for her to get behind the scenes and stay in front of the scenes.
Yeah.
They just threw that on her jacket. Like, oh, that's why she behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't really
wanted to have more seafood boils, and she just was tired of having to keep up with her figure and shit.
Bro, they be
you're stupid ass.
Talking about people like I done heard stories from porn stars talking about porn stars that didn't do the proper checks. Cause you know, like when you do porn, you gotta get so many checks.
Yeah, like the STD
stories of porn stars talking about other porn stars. I never heard a porn star say that about her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I done heard Rico Strong talk about Brian Pumper. Brian Pumper brought a bitch around and didn't get tested, and they had to shut down this show, and they had he got fired from porn and he was blackballed, and like they talk about different. I done heard porn stars tell different stories. I never heard a porn star be like, "Well, Pinky got this." I never heard that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Big Pink, that was my girl back in the day. That was my girl. I was so excited, child. You would have thought I met a celebrity.
Ray, you ever since you was talking about like going through all the categories and shit and getting bored with the shit, you ever play any of the games? Like, you know, when you watch a porn, they advertise like the game, like this game.
Oh no, they got games.
Yeah.
I bet you can't last 10 minutes playing this game. Like, you ever try one of those games?
So what the game look like? You matching titties? Like what's going on?
The game looked like it looked like Sims, right?
Okay.
But you just making your character do sexual shit. You basically fulfilling your fantasy with the Sims. Like you're making a Sims.
Oh wow.
You want them to fuck like
that advanced nail? I can't keep up.
You ever play one of those?
And the titties be like really like, and the nipples are always erect. They got the water that be dripping down the leg, like everything.
Wow.
You ever play one of those, Ray?
Yeah, she played. Look.
No, hold on. The Sims.
She said no, hold on.
The Sims has so many like mods that I have done things like that on the Sims, but not actually on the like porn websites. But I feel like from what I see in the previews, it's giving the same thing.
Okay. Is it just as good as the porn?
Ray had a ball with that shit. She loved her some stuff.
It's only it's a limit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you ain't never do it on the actual porn site. That's why.
Okay, so yeah, it's like 3 or 4 positions, and like you know, it's kind of the sounds are redundant, and the sounds kind of is what do it for you. So it's like, okay, how many times can she say, "Oh yeah," you know? Like,
oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nigga got that shit on repeat.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't watch no porn if a chick sound like that. I gotta cut that shit off.
I'm saying.
You can't watch porn if a chick making all the weird noises and shit.
Oh yeah, shit like she was doing. Like nah, bro. Like
if you feel like so if you feel like when you watch porn, a girl really gotta be selling it. Like if you think she's faking, that shit don't work for you.
Nah, not even if I think she faking. It's just how she sound when she make however she sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause like what Ray just did, that's kind of, I feel like that's like the generic white girl hot pit shit. I don't like that shit.
I feel you. Oh. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If the porn look like you not really satisfying this bitch, I might turn that shit off.
Me too. I'm definitely gonna care about
if the nigga not really getting it done.
Yeah, I don't know if that's too much or that's TMI or if I'm too invested in what I'm watching. I don't know. Like, but like,
off my screen.
Yeah. Like if she look like she just here, but she not really. Yeah. I'm
next. This nigga ain't doing shit. Bro.
This nigga ain't doing shit. I swear to God, bro.
I think it's a turn when the man keep asking like how it feel kind of thing. Like, okay, Do you think you eating it up and you worried you're not? Like, don't keep asking how it feel or like that shit corny to me. Like that shit is immediate. Like, okay.
Or the Jones where the nigga make more noise than the chick? Or nah? Click,
Yeah, or
next.
even no shade. Certain
Next.
angles of the ass, like
next. That's why I don't like all that like amateur shit. Cause like if you just looking at a nigga ass out, next.
Right.
Next. Yeah, next. No,
yeah, that's crazy. We been here 2 hours.
2 hours and 9 minutes.
That's crazy. That's lit. And I forgot we was live.
We ain't live. We're not live.
I mean, but it say live in my corner, but like
Oh yeah, we recorded though. Yeah, I'm recording everything.
It's a lot for you to edit, friend, but I know you got it. But yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break it down. I'm gonna try to manage my time a little bit better. Break it down.
This game is over. It's 5 minutes left. 110 to 121. And you boys is not coming back. You boys just
5 minutes.
And them boys look
5
tired.
minutes.
Now, them boys tired. You can tell. They tired. Braun tired, man. Go ahead. Look at him. Look at him.
I don't care, man. This shit almost scripted. This shit. They want to see Boston and LA in the finals, man.
Yeah. They know who they want to see. Just like who they know they want president to be. They know who they want to win this shit.
No, that's a fact. Draw this shit out, make some money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mafia behind all this
shit. The mafia, baby. Why you got the bright ass red shoes on like that? I believe it, baby. I want some of that.
Oh yeah, see, Gabrielle Union had to post a video that said they was unbothered by the critiques of her saying that they do 50-50.
I believe it.
But she had to do damage control for her husband though, and that's why I feel like because she to the internet she put him in a bad light, and that's what I said. It wasn't her intentions, but she did do that mistakenly, and that's why she had to come out and do damage control.
That's because people aren't mature enough to look at something from multiple angles, bro. That's
yeah, I'm not mad at the 50-50. Nor do I feel like he was going, if she falls short, he wouldn't carry her. But I feel like
there was potential before that. I think she was not. They tried to make it seem like she was more so speaking on her husband and their relationship, more so than her speaking on herself. That's the problem. She was talking about her level of ambition. You know what I'm saying? And they just took it the wrong way, I think.
Well, I know I wouldn't have liked that shit.
He had 19 rebounds. 13 assists, okay.
No, I wouldn't have liked that shit.
Yeah, Denver gonna take this.
That's what I'm saying. They're lucky that we didn't get this.
Yeah, I'm still over here looking to see what this nigga disease is. I can't find that shit for nothing.
That shit is wiped off the internet. He paid them.
Yeah. When you get a chance, Rizzy, look at the group chat. You'll see that joint in there.
I said they say put some chicken in the air fryer. I want that bad boy up.
What kind? You put some wings or some chicken fries?
Some wings. I had some wings from 2 wings from Hip Hop Chicken. Grab a little piece of bread under black people style.
But little hot sauce on that joint or not?
Girl, I put some mumbo sauce, girl.
Yeah, get into
it.
Well, I ate at this vegan spot the other day.
Was it good? I want to try a vegan spot.
It was good. I ain't gonna lie. I got a chicken sandwich.
It tastes like real like chicken and shit.
The one I went to did that shit didn't need. That shit was all right. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm about to try that job. I've been wanting to try a vegan spot. My baby knocked out, and she should be, but she knocked out in that fucking spot.
Yeah, I was arguing with Thomas like this shit expensive and shit, but like that shit was good though. I ain't gonna lie. It was straight.
I'm about to try it.
Yeah, we got to know.
That'd be like the only downside to that lifestyle I be hearing about. Like it just be so expensive.
Yeah, that's why motherfuckers be fat. Nobody got time for that shit.
Yeah, they do that shit on purpose.
They do. They do that shit on purpose. That should be blowing me. They know a bitch be trying to be healthy, but
Yeah. And all the rich people buying the farms now and shit.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too. Shit crazy. I want to know what they got up their sleeve, because I know they got something up their sleeve.
Well, I know I seen that your boy Steve Harvey. They say that nigga make millions of dollars off eggs. They say he got an egg farm. He been had an egg farm. He got his own eggs. They say he making millions off that shit.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah, they
shit.
said Steve Harvey got eggs.
I ain't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the rich people buying them farms and shit,
Come on, suck a blanket.
making money and shit.
Time to invest. It's like, nah.
Hey, y'all follow the back and forth between Joe Buttons and Gilly the Kid?
You said, do I follow what?
The back and forth between Joe Buttons and Gilly the Kid?
No, they ain't know they was having a problem.
Yeah, so Joe, a list came out. Joe Buttons was number 1 on the list.
That
nigga went at everybody. That nigga went at Gilly.
Okay.
Yeah, he went on Charlemagne and them. He went on Gilly and them. He went on everybody.
Damn, I can see that for Joe Budden though.
And then Charlemagne and Gilly did a. That's when Charlemagne went on Breakfast Club. I mean, Charlemagne.
Girl, go your ass down. What you just doing?
$1 million worth of game. And they try to talk about the numbers they make, like outside the list and like things that can't be accounted for to say they had more money. And Joe Budden's one of them niggas again.
Do y'all be watching No Jumper podcast?
A little bit.
No, I say, man, No Jumper stay with some motherfucking drama mode with them motherfucking cast members.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That nigga fired somebody live on the air. If a nigga fired,
he do that multiple times though. Like, but he be mad. He be mad, but it be his fucking fault. Like, nigga, you're accused of raping motherfucking minors and shit. Not only that, you sitting there talking to a motherfucking Jew about black people, and most of your cast is fucking black. Like, he be wilding. Yeah. Then you gonna be
Well, if a nigga had me leave my house, come sit on the couch just so he can fire me, I'm gonna slap this shit out of him.
Yeah, he wild as shit.
Like, you could have fired me off the air. You could have told me stay home today.
But he always do that corny ass shit.
You could have texted me that shit.
He always be corny like that.
Yeah, I was like,
call me something, shit. Like,
he fired a few people off the show because he was mad at their reaction about him interviewing a Jew. But like, nigga, you wild as shit for real. You wild as shit. And he was wild as shit for talking to the transgender when she was supposedly saying that she was fucking with one of the cast members. They like, you wild as shit.
Oh yeah, he posted that. Yeah,
you wild as shit. Cause I'm being loyal to you, and you got all these accusations about you being a rapist and about you having bad character, and I'm sitting here taking up for your dumb ass, and you do me wrong for views and ratings. That should be wild.
No, I swear to I had to smack the shit out of Adam. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Adam be wild as shit. He be blowing me.
Yeah, that's Thomas shit. Thomas love No Jumper.
That shit be crappy watching that shit. I be like, this nigga here.
Yeah,
all them doing No Jumper be like lunching, man. Not all of them, but most of them.
They do. They be lunching like shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I remember the youngin motherfucker, I think it was Snake, the one that was interviewing Krishan and motherfucking Blueface.
Yeah.
You got to arguing with Krishan and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
And she went the fuck off.
She did. She did. But I don't blame her because he was disrespectful. He was calling her bitches and telling her.
But you turning it on him and your nigga right there, and you not
because her nigga was on that bullshit. He thought it was.
But that's what I'm saying about like her mental health. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you turning up on this nigga, but your nigga, the nigga that's letting this nigga do it. So calm down.
Not only that, he let them kick you out, grab
and
you
he
up,
wanted to continue the interview. Like,
he did continue the interview.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did continue that motherfucker.
Friend, so his condition simply is that he has a breathing condition. He uses a breathing tube. He has an oxygen tank, and they're saying that because of his health and the condition in which it's dwindling, they didn't feel like prosecuting an arrest or something would be feasible.
Who that's the Chucky man?
Because he can't breathe straight.
Because he got an inhaler, like.
Not a fucking inhaler, Mo.
My man Rail got sleep acne and he can't breathe straight. Can he sleep with some minors? The nigga got like 10, 12, bro.
That's crazy.
And how handicapped is this nigga? The nigga did like 3 movies.
That's true. That's true.
Oh nah, yeah. See, I told you once I knew the problem. I knew I was gonna be able, whether I was gonna be able to agree or disagree. I disagree on that, boy. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to detain this nigga. I'm not saying he should be in a regular jail, but
take
he need
this
to be
nigga breathing tube. Matter of fact.
Hey Mo, you wild. Not take the man breathing
No.
With the breathing tube. He can have a breathing tube in jail. In some type of detention center, some type of holding center, some type of patio or something. He can have his breathe. Man, what?
Niggas in the hospital gotta walk around with their little IV jumps. Like he can walk around with that shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really want to lock this nigga up, bro. Did you see the video, Ray? This nigga was laughing. This nigga was joking and shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Kids. He made a joke and shit. Nigga was laughing. Like, I don't know, bro. You gotta lock that nigga up. All you saying he breathe wrong? That's it.
That's literally what the article I read. Damn, I just lost.
That's not good enough not to be locked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not. Nah. Nah, take that nigga away, bro.
Take that nigga away, bro. Oh, you know what's crazy? He did the breathing tube on in the video.
Hey Mo.
Yeah, he do. He got that shit on in the video.
Oxygen tank on in the joint.
Yeah, he got an oxygen tank on in the video. But even still, though, bro, like,
and he got the nerve to be motherfucking snickering.
Can barely breathe, but
can fucking breathe, but
down.
Right, like come on, bro.
He can laugh though.
I gotta get that nigga.
Imagine that boy got the oxygen tank by him trying,
that shit is disgusting, bro.
Like all together.
And he's on.
He like that shooting the free throw while he next to him like that, and he supposed to be on the side.
Man, that nigga, that's crazy.
He's not supposed to be able to do that.
They called this nigga. This nigga was waiting on the monitor when they caught him, bro. Hell no.
Perfect.
He was well
on his ass, putting him around kids. Like
that shit is disgusting.
You got some chopstick in your pocket?
Hell no.
Come on, guys, throw that ball, boy. Put that ass on him. Put that ass on his chest. Yeah. Get in there. Come on, bro. How you pass like that? Yeah, that pressure.
That nigga Puff would have said he breathed like a kid, so he relate to kids, so he he would have tried to make that shit work. Yeah, well, he's same height and he breathes like one, so.
Hey Mo, now he breathe like a kid, so he act like a kid.
Relate to it.
Like
that's crazy. Actually, that's crazy.
Nigga would have tried to make that shit work. Or relates to his kids.
Score Lakers 121. Yeah, call a timeout. Regroup. 121 to 124. This game got close. There's 3 minutes left.
Oh, it came back like that.
See, I told you they got. I was like, they got 5 minutes.
Damn, it came back like that.
Don't count them out. They got 5 minutes. I told you.
Man, this game over. Still got different shit.
He said he got 3 minutes.
White boy is so corny. Like, why he do that little gesture like throw it up? Like your little chicken fingers. Like, get out of here if I smack you. Stop.
A lot can happen in 3 minutes, especially with the score. Y'all said they like 4 points difference.
Yeah, it is.
They can do that. They can do that.
This is some bullshit. Some bullshit. Yeah, foul, exactly. Each foul is killing them. They gonna foul to the last minute. It's gonna be one of them games where they keep fouling to the last fucking second. For sure. Free throws is what gonna be what make it. I mean, LeBron sure to let them get some points on that. Boy going to exaggerate and get that foul every time.
Y'all, let me get off the phone so I can talk to my man before bed.
All right, Trent.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right,
bye.
Yeah, I'm about to be gone. I'm probably about to do the same thing, low key.
Yeah, I want to watch the rest of this.
But now I'm interested. Now I done put the FanDuel on. Looking at the game on FanDuel. That's the first thing I do. I go look at the FanDuel. I see the odds and shit. See what they think about the win.
I'm gonna be mad if them bitches ain't take my ID and they took my $210. What's 210 plus 30? 10, 20, 30, 40. My $250. No, $245. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be big mad. They took my money and they gave my motherfucking passport. They want to see me act a fool in there.
These niggas missing free throws. They might come back.
Yeah, see, that's all it take. That's all it take. Go miss free throws.
Yeah, they down by 4.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Every player of each team got about 4, 5 fouls.
Come on, man.
Never seen nothing like this.
Come on.
Everybody in foul trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Both ways. That's crazy.
Go ahead. He need to make this.
This is a motherfucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably about to hop off this joint too, though.
Dang, how many chances they gonna get? Cuz make one of these motherfuckers.
Hey, not too much on Denver, bro. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. My husband room for dinner. I look, he want to see Bron. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really got it. I wanted LeBron to get past Steph Curry for the reasons I named. No hate on Steph Curry. Just I don't like the argument they making on LeBron. But I really don't have a horse in the race, to be honest.
I mean, I just love.
I'm a LeBron fan, so it'd be nice if he win. But
I just like to see good players.
yeah, it'd be nice if he win.
Oh, foul!
I think sports is rigged, right?
Oh, with that shit, that's right. You gotta play, bro.
Get down there.
You gotta play, bro. Throw it up. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dunk on them boys. I love to see a good game. Dunk on that ass. Disrespect.
Y'all think sports is rigged, so I don't be believing that shit, man. That's why I just want. I don't really gotta.
I feel like it has an element of rigness to it. Yeah.
It does. I think everything does. Everything does, man.
Yeah, I think the least rigged sport is a UFC. I ain't gonna lie. For real.
Yeah, nah.
That's like
UFC. Nah, I feel that.
Rest of them Jones could easily be rigged. And you even got
but again, though, you got
rigged.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was about to say. You got to think too, all these big organization corporations, whatever. Like, it's always some funny shit in the background.
Yeah, it is. How can they make the most money?
Right, exactly. So
but I believe it. Good game though. I love to see a good game. I love to see these boys play. I love to see them be physical. I've grown to love basketball. I mean, I always liked basketball, but I think I kind of love it now. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, let me get up out of here.
All right, Steve. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Stay blessed.
Always.
All right, Riz, we got 2 weeks before we come back and do it again.
When you gonna chop up the thing? This show.
I'll chop up this shit up throughout the week. Just be dropping clips and shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna try to get back to the usual. So making sure to go to the platform, make sure the clips come on. I gotta put the clips out on YouTube and Instagram. So.
You think you got some good takeaways today?
I'm gonna put it out all type of. I'm just gonna chop up each group and just put the shit out. I ain't gonna lie. Put the content out. People click on it.
Yeah, you got little moments and stuff,
Yeah, get back.
I like it. I feel like less pressure being live. I ain't gonna hold you because it's just like if something does go wrong, like just cut it out. Like it was times I meant to be on mute, and I'm sorry, but like.
Yeah, that's pressure like this, and like I said, we end up getting like other convo and just chit chatting and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Comfortable and natural and shit.
Yeah.
You want to see the place real quick?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how I can do this without cause I'm on my laptop, so it's like I don't know. This is the kitchen.
No, I seen them. That shit look clean as shit. Shit shiny as a motherfucker.
I've been cleaning like a motherfucker. Let me tell you, seriously cleaning. And then we got a laundry room and stuff. You come in, of course, it's the door and stuff. But this is I'm gonna wax backwards. I'm sure if y'all ever come visit, obviously, y'all would be here. This, and I'm gonna get out the camera because I'm not fully dressed. I'm gonna put you here. This room, I like because it's big as shit. It just don't do it justice. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see how big it is. Because right here, where I set it down, it's a whole desk.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
I see be working that and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the little monitors looking like you about to look like a gamer. Look like you need to make a gamer content.
It's my work stuff though. Yeah. And then in here you can see the bathroom. I think it's cute. I love the little relax, soak, and unwind joint on there. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna show you our room too. We haven't done anything with this area. We have to finish unpacking. I don't know what's gonna go there.
I got time.
And then the living room. Yeah. My husband right there. Look at our big ass TV.
Yeah. You get to walk around the whole house in his drawers now. You know what I'm saying?
He do.
Yeah.
So I love that we do have a balcony.
Oh yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, so go outside when it's nice out.
I leave that open, but you know I'm a bug non-advocate.
Too, get that good breeze and shit.
And it's right here in the living room, yes. So I just I have distilled vinegar and water to help with you know bugs and shit. And then in here. One thing about it, I think my husband be forgetting that I'm not very tall. This our room.
Okay.
And then you can see on this side, it's the mirror. Sorry, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part is the closet. I love the closet. It's like perfect. Everything, you know, or the shoes and see, you know, I can actually see my stuff. And then this is the last spot, this our bathroom.
Okay.
Which I think is dope. It's got the little 2 mirrors, you know. Blah, blah, blah. And look how big our tub is.
Oh yeah, that don't spaces and shit.
I love it. 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 I love it so much.
I'm happy for you, friend. I know you've been wanting that.
I know. Now I just have to get a house. 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. Trying to get a house, man. I do have my house. If I could afford to like get acres and stuff, I do have The Sims. I have how I would like. It's really 2 houses I need to put together, but like one, both of them 2-story houses. One of them, I like the bottom on, and the other house I made, I like the top. But the only conflicting thing is like where the fireplace is. Like I would have to change one of the rooms because I think it would feed like into the room above it. Unless it's a way you can like make it where the smoke come out the side. I would guess I would have to talk to like an architecture person about that. But like I think that would be dope. But 2 years, friend. 2 years. Gonna have a house. God's gonna bless us with a house. I don't need no big old huge house, but just something like, you know, if we have a kid. I would not necessarily want more than 2 kids if we have kids, but definitely a space for the dog. And then my sister, so where we live is called, baby, why Joy, what's the score, 126 to 131? It's less than a minute left. Why Joy was looking at the reviews for where we live at? She do too much. That's why I be like, Joy. Yeah, she like, that. It's a review. Somebody left a review on y'all apartment that doesn't even live there. I'm like, why are you looking at that?
You looking at reviews at apartments that you don't live at. Just like somebody left a review at the apartment they don't live at. You looking at the shit.
But why she not like, it would be like you. Like if you told me where you and Ronnie live and I'm like, oh, let me go look at the reviews for where they live. It would be kind of like why did you do that? Like what did you gather from that? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie too, right? You too little too late. If it was something I missed, I'm already in this motherfucker.
But I don't even think that was her intent. It was really just to see like how we're living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a nice place. It's not like, you know, like we're not a penthouse suite, no, but like we're in a good area. Like
this is two of y'all. What are y'all? How much?
Exactly. So I was just like, why? You know, people be funny with that. I don't like that. I would never do that. Like, but yeah, 2 years. But yeah, chop it up. Let me know if there's anything I could do to help. I don't really know how to edit, but I have the laptop. So if it was something like an application or something that I needed to download or something, I would be open to doing that.
I'll let you know. But yeah, just pay attention to what you see for the next 2 weeks. Take notes.
And just like drop like little timestamps and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you see anything in the next 2 weeks that we could do for the next show, you know.
I got you.
You know what I mean? And I kind of like how we did the show not live. Kind of like how we was able to jump around and just talk about shit. So I might keep that going.
Yeah, they're gonna be longer, but I think it's just because there's gonna be spots you just I think maybe edit out. But like overall, like it was pretty. I think it was solid.
Yeah, no facts. So yeah, I think I might do the next show not live too.
Yeah. Look at this folic acid, bro. I have my nails growing like shit, and I've broken all of them since I've moved, and they're already growing back, bro. It's crazy.
All right, friend, I gotta go.
All right, friend. Be safe. Have a good night. Don't put your fingers where you want to put your face. Remember, God loves you.
You do the same.
Bye.